your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
Gentlemen, brothers and sisters, children of all ages, welcome to the Old Humble Distilling Company's trivia night, Thursday night. It is, what time is it? 9 p.m.? 9 and change? 9:02?
9:02.
It's 9:02 p.m., which means you, ladies and gentlemen, out there in the internet world need to put on your pants and grab your clickers because it is trivia night. And pour yourselves a cocktail, too. I would presume you would want to do that because...
Why did they have to put on pants?
Well, you know, I mean, because I can see them with the technology that we have of the internet. That's how I monitor their cheating. I can see through their streams to their rooms where they're at, and they need to have pants on. But they didn't know that. Yeah, it's a thing. The government lets us do it when we stream. After you pass 500 subscribers on your channel, you can watch people in their rooms. I don't make up the rules. I just follow them.
You do not.
I do make up the rules, and I don't follow them. That is 100% accurate, yes. I do not at all. But hey, so I'm the Old Humble Guy, your host and spirit guide. This is to my left. Yeah, this is to my left. This would be the point where normally she would introduce herself, but I guess we're just going to have to guide her along the way. Lisa, introduce yourself.
I'm Lisa the Catwoman, also legal advisor / chief bottle labeler, and I try to keep Joe from setting things on fire.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I am mostly successful.
Because if we look at the counter, it says 610 subscribers up there above my head, which means fireworks extravaganza July 4th. I think we're actually going to be able to do it on Monday the 4th, which would be super duper exciting if I can actually do it on Monday the 4th, because that would be a great day. But I can't do it on Friday, and I don't think I can do it on Saturday because I have stuff to do on both of those days.
What is this?
Huh?
What is this? You have stuff to do?
There's stuff to do. Yeah, I've got a schedule of tastings in front of me. So the July tastings actually start July 1st.
Oh, nice.
And I've got tastings on the 1st, the 2nd, the 7th, 8th, and 9th, the 14, 15, 16, and then 23, 24, no, 20, whatever the next Thursday is. Every Thursday, Friday, Saturday until the very last week when it is just Thursday and Friday because I ran out of stores. So I have a full schedule in July. So
Yay.
I mean, it's exciting. I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy going to the stores. But I'm going to miss doing the Friday nights live. However, I'm not going to miss it that much because it's going to be hot as the surface of the sun, and yeah, nobody's going to have a good time when it's that hot. Nobody. I am trying to make my chat box. There it is. I was looking for the button to make my chat box bigger so that I could actually see it over here on the horizon. And I can see it now. So I've got this screen empty, this screen's full. So we've got Miss Hopkins in chat. We've got Bimbo Barbarella's music program. We've got Brian with Luxivo Vacations. That is, I assume, both his screen name and his occupation, which is exciting.
Vacation, huh?
Yeah, not just any vacations, Luxivo Vacations.
Okay.
And
I have not gotten to chat yet, so
yeah,
I'll be there in a second.
It's there.
Take a look at this.
It's there. But you do also have an Unhinged Chronicles for us tonight.
Yes. Almost.
Excellent.
Yes.
Super exciting. I actually am going to go ahead and make it possible to share the screens. If I can find my cursor on the screen, there it is. 100% live. Oh, it already says, does it say one participant can share at a time? Multiple participants can share at a time. There, it's all set up. You're ready. Top-notch production quality there, Old Humble guy. Talking about what you're doing on the screen. Everybody cares about that. So check out what I did today. Today's task at hand. So for people who don't know, Houston is about the size of the moon. It is
Connecticut.
ginormous. It is from one side to the other. You can easily drive for 2 hours from one side of Houston to the other. From where I'm at on the north side of town to the southwest side of town is easily an hour and a half drive. From the west side of town, which is Katy, to the east side of town, which is Baytown, where the Port of Houston is, it is easily a 2-hour drive directly across town. Today, I was driving from here in Humble, Texas, where the distillery is located, all the way out to the west side of town, as far west as you could possibly go without leaving the city of Houston, which is about a solid 45-minute to an hour drive. And then I worked my way back into town, just like I did 2 days ago when I was driving around town on the east side. This today was on the west side. Worked my way in from the far west reaches of town into downtown Houston. Left the house at 11:30. Made my way. I left the last store, the downtown Houston store, at 4:56. And I know it was 4:56 because I checked the clock because I was trying to make sure I got on the road before 5 o'clock traffic started. I did not get on the road before 5 o'clock traffic started. 5 o'clock traffic started at about 4 o'clock. So I caught it. I caught it. But just a little insight into the glamorous life of a small business owner. I was driving from store to store to store to store to store, hanging I don't have a box in here, but hanging little cards on the shelves so that people knew what my whiskey was and where they could find more information, and that it has won all the awards because it is awesome.
All the awards.
All of the awards, yes. And there were 2 stores that had product in the back but did not have it on the shelf, and there was a third store. Yeah, right. There was a third store that said they had product, but they didn't actually have product. It was an inventory error. So I fixed an inventory error, and I put products on the shelf that weren't on the shelf, and that is the glamorous life of a small business owner. It's not all hookers and blow. It is only about 10% hookers and blow. The rest of it is doing the stuff that I was doing today. The boring, mundane stuff, driving around in your car, listening to, I hate to even admit this, classic rock and roll stations, which is just simply music from when I was young. You know,
What?
Bach and Beethoven, and those guys can slap, man. Play the fifth. We got rowdy. We got all up in our cups, throwing the wine back and forth. I mean, this one dude had a flagon of wine, and we just passed it all up and down the aisle. We got lit, and then Jesus. But yes, the classic rock radio stations in Houston play the music that I listened to when I was a kid, and it breaks my heart to say it out loud sometimes, but there was a distinct change in music in 1996, 1997. Music changed. There's a reason it changed, but it definitely changed.
Okay. What's the reason it changed, Joe?
The reason music changed and why your radio stations suck today is because the cap on the number of radio stations that corporate giants could own was lifted, and there was no longer a anti-competition laws or rules, I guess, with the FTC. So one company can now own 3 stations in the same market and hundreds of stations across the land. So all of that really cool regional awesome music that we remember when we were kids, like the Seattle grunge sound and the West Coast sound and the East Coast sound and the Orlando sound and the Minnesota sound and the Michigan sound and the Texas sound, is now just schlock and all mushed together and fed through a computer and spat out. And yeah, it just saying it out loud makes me feel like I sound like a guy who's shaking his fist at those damn kids playing that hippity hop noise in the yard and like, "Grr." But it's true. Like the radio stations have legitimately changed in the last 20 years or so because of this, and it is uh, uh, Queen Journey and other crap. I mean, that's kind of accurate. It's Queen Journey and other crap. That's basically what these radio stations, the classic, the oldie stations play. But now it's just like this homogenized goo where a bunch of notes and looks get crammed into one side of the meat grinder and they just crank it out the other end. And it's all Christina Aguilera and whoever that chick was that lip syncs. The chick that lip syncs, and then the other chick that lip syncs and dances, and then the guys that lip sync and dance. It's just all that schlock, and it's it's sad and disappointing. But there was a time. There was a time, kids. Let me tell you about the time back when I was a kid when musicians played music. They actually knew how to play instruments, and they would sit in their garage and they would work on guitars. Guitars is an instrument that people used to have. And when you got to be a certain age, you could get your own guitar and you could have it. Let's play you a little song, kids, shall we? There we go. Enough of that.
That's it?
Yeah, you just get the one half-assed chord. That's all you get.
Do you know any more than the one half-assed chord?
I know 3 chords. I know enough to play an entire country and western concert. 3. I know an A, an E, and an E minor. If you ask me to do any more, I have to think about it. I can do a G and a C, but I have to think about it. And I can transition between a G and a C, but again, I have to think about it. So as long as it's like play and then sing a little bit, and then while I get a chance to like pause and look at my hands, I could do it again. I do not know how to play guitar. I've had that thing for 14 years and I'm not good at it. Not even a little. But I can play those 2 chords like a boss. I can go from A to E and back to A and A to E and then accidentally hit the E minor and then go back to A. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can jam it. Jam it like a boss. Sweet Jessie, some like it hot. Scott, that's the name. Sweet Jessie, some like it hot. Scott. She can't stay. She or he.
Oh,
I don't know if it's Scott or Jesse, but I guess both of them could be he's, right? Anyway.
right. No, I think I think that's a woman.
Well, anyway, Jessie pops in. She can't stay. He can't stay. They can't stay. It could be both her and Scott, or him and Scott. It could be both. It could be a they. We'll call them a they. They can't stay but they did work. They were kind enough to leave a thumbs up.
So,
And
Bimbo
he has Pink
Barbarella.
Floyd running in the background now, which is great. Pink Floyd had a great album when I was in high school and college too. Early college, it was a great album. Anyway,
So, Bimbo Barbarella asked,
comfortably
how
numb.
did you come up with the name Old Humble?
Oh, how did I come up with the name Old Humble? Well, I am based in Humble, Texas. And the Old Humble Distilling Company is based in Humble, Texas. And that is how we came up with the name. I am not creative. At least not when it came to that. Humble is an old oil town. You can see by the oil derrick. So we are an old Humble town, or an old oil town. We are actually the home of, or the ancestral home of ExxonMobil. Humble Oil and Distilling Company was based here. It was started by several guys who went on to become governors and mayors of various places around the state of Texas and the state in general. But that is why we have the oil rig with the squirting oil rig there at the top. Not just because it's happy to see you, but but before it was an oil town, it was a lumber town, and before it was a lumber town, it was just a picnic stop on a railway known as Jackrabbit Junction, because couples would take the train north of Houston to the little picnic stop and lay out a picnic, have their food, and shoot rabbits in the pasture um, by the rail station. That's how it got known as Jackrabbit Junction. And then Charles Bender started several lumber mills in the Humble area, and then it eventually they found oil, and it became a booming oil town right around the turn of the 20th century, the 19 teens, give or take. So there you go. That is how we came up with, and I just borrowed it. Yeah, the Old Humble Distilling Company, because we are in Humble. So there you go. I couldn't have made up a better
We
story.
got clarification. Jesse is a guy from North
I
Carolina.
saw that from North Carolina. Yeah, and that God's honest truth, that's a real story. That I did not make that one up. I could make up a better story, but
he could make up a lot of things.
But there's actually a place here in Humble known as Moonshine Hill that has absolutely nothing to do with moonshine. It is a place. It's the geological feature where they found oil for the first time. But Moonshine Hill is known as Moonshine Hill because it's an uplift in the soil. It's not a very big hill. It's like maybe 30 feet, maybe. It's barely noticeable, but it's a hill. But it was the only place, because it was elevated. It was the only place where we didn't have trees growing, and it was the only place in that area where the moon could shine onto the ground, and it was known as Moonshine Hill because that was a hill where the moon shone clearly. So I grew up my entire life in the Humble area thinking Moonshine Hill was a place in the woods where they made moonshine, but it is not a place in the woods where they made moonshine. It is oil land, owned by Shell, if I'm not mistaken. And it is the only area along that farm road back there that is annexed by the city of Houston. There's Humble, then there's nothing, then there's the city of Houston, and then there's nothing, and then there's the lake. The lake, which is annexed by the city of Houston. City of Houston is just annexed tracts of land, and it is absolutely weird. Especially in this area, because you can go in and out of the city of Houston just by driving down a road. So there you go. Next week, updates. Tomorrow we have Brandon Lee Gardner playing. Do I have a picture of the thing for Brandon Lee Gardner? Did I update that? I don't think I updated that. Is that it?
What kind of music does Brandon Lee Gardner
That is not
play?
Brandon Lee Gardner. Let me find his picture. What kind of music does Brandon Lee Gardner play? That is a good question. He's got some originals that he plays. Is that him? I think that's him. Boom. That is him. He's got some originals. I guess he's best described. Let me go over here. He's best described as American folk. He's not unlike the guys we had last week and the week before, same old circles. Similar in style to Ryan Adam Wells. Right there.
What are you doing?
You don't see. Oh, you're not looking at the output. I'm poking my head around the screen. You can't see the output, so you're up here above it. I'm coming over here.
Well, I have, but okay.
And it is also, as you can see over.
I understand now.
As you can see over there, it is Humble Whiskey Club night. So
Yes.
the Humble Whiskey Club guys are going to be coming out. I'll have their the last 2 cases of barrel pick rye for them. 3 cases? I don't know how many I have left. I have to double check. But the last 2 or 3 cases of barrel pick, their barrel picks, there for them to buy and enjoy. And it'll be a great damn night. We're gonna have food from Sibo the chef. I think we're doing chili dogs. I think.
Awesome.
And we're gonna have some of the best damn whiskey. I think I've got another cocktail to add to our list, but I need to make sure I have all the pieces to it. That's one of the things I don't like about doing cocktails. You gotta have pieces for the cocktails. You can't just pour the whiskey and be done, but you gotta have like pieces to it. But these guys are gonna be bringing their wives, so we're gonna make sure that we have nice, tasty, drinks. A lot of them were asking if we had beer. The thing we have that is probably closest to something that tastes like beer is our highball, and I think their wives are going to love the highballs because I love the highballs. If I like it, then everybody likes it because nobody else's opinion matters. Right, Lisa? Doesn't matter what you have to say. My opinion's correct. in your legal opinion, how much of this can I get away with? Anything like Hansel Adkins? Who's Hansel Adkins? Is Ting Ting in the house? Ting Ting's in the house. Cheers, Ting Ting. Bacon has made it to the party.
Bacon and Addie.
This Lisa chick.
That would be me.
Who is a newly employed lawyer. Congratulations, Lisa. Everybody give Lisa a hand. Drop an
Not
F.
a new lawyer, just newly employed.
Yeah, newly employed lawyer. Exactly.
As a lawyer. Again.
Right. I mean, isn't that what that means? A newly employed law. But that's right. You could be a newly employed lawyer and not be doing lawyer stuff. You could be like working at Subway. I'm an employed lawyer. I'm a lawyer who has a job. You can be that job could be at Subway, but you're a newly employed lawyer who is a lawyer. Mike wants to know where the trivia is. The trivia starts at it's 9:23. Maybe trivia starts in. We need to quit jabbering and get your unhinged going, Lisa. Let's do it.
Oh, well, okay.
We're gonna do unhinged. 15 minutes? We should be able to knock that out in 15 minutes, and then trivia starts at a quarter of. We can do it in 20. I'm sure we can do it in 20. Thank you, Mike, for pushing us along. Because I haven't seen Lisa in like a week, 2 weeks. You weren't there last week, were you?
What? No, I was there last.
Yeah, you were there. I just haven't seen you in like a week. I haven't seen people in like since Sunday. I haven't seen human beings other than myself. So, people at the stores, but people at stores don't count as human beings. I'm just kidding. I like the people at the stores. They're all good people, most of them, except for that one chick.
You're a mess.
She's a insufferable individual. All right, let's get this screen adjusted. Nope, that's the wrong one. I'll get it. The Zoom screen. Where are you at, Zoom screen? Boom, there we go. Is it this one? There we are. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum.
Okay, what do you have on?
There you
I
go.
can't see the output, so.
You can't see the output. Why not?
Because I only have 2 monitors.
It's on the Zoom screen.
Okay.
I see it on the Zoom. I see it on the Zoom screen.
Okay.
It's on. Lisa, it's on.
Awesome.
All right, let's do the Unhinged Chronicles. Guys, drum roll, please. Lisa, go.
Yeah, this week, oops, I forgot to change my date on there. This week, we have a lovely roster for Fumblebee of the Week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is this, they're coming in hot. They're starting off single full-time father.
Yeah. He says, my daughter is 15, almost 16 now. So she's part of the backdrop. I'm like, is your daughter like eating the scenery or like
okay.
what the backdrop?
So he's bad at English, but single full-time father, that sounds like rich to me. It sounds like he's got, single full-time father sounds like he's either got a secret wife or a sugar mama. Huh? No?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
All right. So that's your first guy, right? The single full-time father with a daughter in the background.
I don't think that's what it means.
Part of the scenery.
Custody of his daughter, like full custody of his daughter, I think is what that means. I don't think he's a stay-at-home dad.
Okay. So he's got full custody of the daughter. Okay. I was reading that entirely wrong. See, I would be bad at this.
The daughter, who's like just in the backdrop.
It's just part of the backdrop.
Yeah. No, he's got her 100% of the time, and she's in the back.
Yeah, she's scenery.
I'm just like,
what do you want, cat? Get out of here. Anyway,
okay.
Next. Since I have the house to myself, all my lights are off, my door's open, and because my door's open, the cat has taken it as an invitation to walk around my door and meow. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he's like in the front hallway just meowing at me. Like it's like
Oliver.
shut up! I'm not gonna do anything, knucklehead. Anyway, they miss
Next guy.
my wife. Oh, does he own an? That is a pretty airplane.
Pretty?
It
It
is.
looks like Barbie's airplane.
It is gorgeous. You need to date this guy. So wait a minute. This Blue Cross Blue Shield. That is a Blue Cross Blue Shield airplane. Is he a nurse? Is he a doctor? Is he an insurance executive?
There was a nurse in this group, and I don't remember if this was him or not. But seriously, it looks like Barbie's airplane.
I think the purple is sharp. It looks like this could be a corporate jet for us. You need to date this guy and let him take me on a flight. Because I need to go to El Paso for no good reason. I need to go to Dallas for no good reason, and I can't afford to drive there right now.
You know, if you went to El Paso, you could go to that random German restaurant that has our whiskey in their bar.
I know. They're a really cool place, too.
How do you know they're a really cool place?
Because I've been there.
You have?
Yeah. How do you think they got my whiskey there?
I thought you told me you didn't know how they got your whiskey.
Oh, I know exactly. I don't know how they got it. But I think they were in Austin and they bought the whiskey and brought it to the bar because I sold out El Paso. So I don't know how they physically got their hands on the whiskey.
Huh.
But I know how he knew about it because I went there and I fed him my whiskey. That's what I do. I was there.
Do you know which person he was that you saw in
I think his name was Arturo.
Okay.
Get out of here, Oliver. Go. My cat's name is Oliver. Anyway, but yeah, I went to El Paso. I ate a burger. I put my junk in his mouth. He was happy. I was happy. Everybody was happy. So you don't like this guy because his plane looks like a Barbie plane?
It's not his plane.
How do you know that's not his? Well, I mean,
It's not his plane.
It's clearly a Blue Cross Blue Shield plane.
Yeah, it's a corporation plane. It's not his plane.
He could be a pilot. I'm just saying. You should date him for me. If you loved me, you would do that.
So, this guy. I don't know if I hate the phrase everything happens for a reason or it is what it is. I don't know which one of those two phrases I hate more.
Yeah, I really hate it is what it is. I really do. Because that's like just throwing your hands up in the air, quitting. Everything happens for a reason. I'm okay with everything happens for a reason as long as it's followed up with, and that reason is sometimes because you're a stupid idiot who does stupid idiot things. That might be the reason. I mean, this is an incomplete statement. I don't like that guy.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I like that guy better than it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, no, it doesn't have to be.
So, just, pro tip, the everything happens for a reason thing is not a good thing to say somebody who is grieving.
Oh, no, yeah, that is.
Yeah, just saying.
There were many times I wanted to put my hands on somebody's throats. Many, 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 many times in my recent history that I would love to have strangled somebody to death.
You know.
But you see, every time I wanted to strangle someone to death, I had this little voice in my ear going, "Tell you how I do that. I'm not that kind of lawyer."
It works.
I'm not that kind of lawyer. I can't keep you out of trouble.
Keep you out of trouble. I probably can't keep you out of jail.
Though. Yeah. I mean, you could probably keep me out of jail if I really, really wanted, really wanted to murder. Like, murdering's bad unless you really want to. Then it's okay. If you can really justify it, it's okay. Because then it's not murder. It's just
justifiable homicide.
Yeah, it's just giving them what they deserve. But he had it come in defense. They've got that in Texas. It's okay.
So our next fella.
Okay.
Together we could achieve a good time.
Achieve. Quest objective achieved. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, not have a good time, but achieve a good time.
That's awesome. I think this one might be my favorite. Excuse me. Achieve a good time. We could achieve a good time. This is like a bad translation, a bad Google translation. Anyway, all right, next up.
That's exactly what it is. So, given the next frame was a cartoon in a foreign language, and I was just like, okay, that explains some things.
Barbarella says the voices in her head doesn't sound like. See, Barbarella just doesn't have the kind of lawyers that I have. That's how Lisa sounds in my head when she's not around. When she's around, her voice sounds like her voice. When she's not around, it sounds like that. My wife's voice sounds very similar. Like, you want to do that? Love you, honey. Love you, honey. Goodness.
She is a saint.
Yeah. Like, what do I need to do to get you to stop talking? I know. I'll kiss you, and that's how we met. It was easy with Lisa. I just had to not commit crimes, and then she would stop telling me to not commit crimes. It was great. It worked out good. Next.
Right. Our last one is hoping you are ready to move on from that marriage that made you feel like you were in jail and are ready to party like a man and love like a woman.
Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. You were saving the ultimate dirtbag for the last dirtbag. Oh my God. This is awesome.
I tried.
He hits all. He's like, I'm looking for somebody who's divorced, who has in a shitty marriage, and is looking to get over her man by getting under another. That is exactly what he just wrote. And it is, wow, what a piece of crap. I found my winner. All right, let's give the people a chance to vote because this is a democracy for now, at least.
Our to recap our 5 candidates. We have the guy whose daughter is the backdrop.
My daughter's
Barbie's
scenery.
airplane. Everything.
I really like that airplane.
The guy who wants participation trophy for achieving a good time, and Men Are From Mars.
Oh my Lord. I really do like that airplane. I think that guy's a winner. It's a Blue Cross Blue Shield. That is an insurance executive's airplane. Or an insurance company's airplane that he's flying. Or cleaning. He could be cleaning it. Which is entirely possible. He might have painted it.
It's very shiny. I mean it's very clean. And if he's cleaning the airplane, man, I got a car that he can wash.
My best-selling whiskey has a purple label.
I know.
That jet, it's not jet. That plane would be perfect. Just,
I know.
If you love me, you would date him.
So anyway, again, daughter in the backdrop.
I mean, the daughter is a backdrop though. That is a uniquely. That's just a uniquely shitty way of describing your daughter.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she's part of the scenery. Like she's over there by the ficus bush. She's gonna be here the whole time. Don't mind her. She likes to stare. Just, put a lampshade over her head and she won't even. It will be good. Just don't make a lot of noise. She's always there.
So yeah, that guy, and then the plane and Mr. Everything Happens for a Reason and achieve a good time. And then party like a man, love like a woman. I'm like, so how exactly do you define these things?
All right, let's see who's it. Let's look at the votes. Vote for your, what is it? The worst of the dirtbags?
Yes.
Right? This is you're
voting.
Of the dirtbags. You're voting for the bottom of the heap, guys.
Yes.
So get to vote. Goodness. I don't know why I have a cough today. Ever since 2020, every time I have a cough, I'm like, am I dying? Is this the plague? Am I gonna die? Or is this just is this something more, or is it just allergies? I'm hoping it's just allergies. What just happened? What is that?
Oh, I'm trying to get back to chat so I can see it, and woo.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unshare the screen. How's that?
No, no, don't unshare the screen. There's still more. I'll
Oh,
fix
there's
it.
more. Okay. Back to chat. So we've got a vote for B. We've got a vote for E. E for sure. Oh, the Men Are From Mars dirtbag. Yeah.
Okay,
James
stop the
Morgan
screen
likes
here.
the airplane as well, but he's voting for B. E is in last place.
All right, the airplane is starting to grow on me.
I'm telling you, you don't have to. It doesn't actually have to be in the air to join the Mile High Club. You can just do it in the plane. I would do it. I mean, I don't. That's a nice plane. I want a plane. I really do want a plane. When I grow up, I'm going to get a plane.
Okay.
It must be compensating for something. Yeah, I don't doubt that either. Top Shelf is picking Mars. Oh no, he has to pick. If he had to pick Mars or Venus, he'd take Mars because Mars is colder. Yeah, you could always put on more jackets, but doesn't it rain lead on Venus? Or is that another place?
I don't know. I don't know. I bet you could ask Tanya. She would probably know.
Yeah, she's in Norway or Sweden or
Oh
something.
yeah.
She's all globetrotting and famous now. She doesn't have time for idiots like me. I need a new science advisor who can I think it looks like E is pretty much the consensus favorite dirtbag among the chats. We've got a vote for A and vote for a couple of votes for A, a couple of votes for B. Uh, but E is the overwhelming favorite of of chat for. I mean, if a guy's gonna come out and say, "Hey, yeah, I'm looking for chicks who are ready to get over their shitty last marriage or first marriage, whichever marriage they were in," probably not their last. They're probably gonna have 3 or 4 more. Let's be honest, right? Uh, but I'm especially looking for ladies who had abusive husbands, at least mentally abusive. So come on out of your shells. Because I know you're damaged and I can control your psyche. Woo! Oh, those guys are the worst. They're absolute bottom feeders. But hey, bravo for him for at least coming out and admitting it. Yeah, Top Shelf Dustin says, yeah, we pretty much melt on Venus. So,
Okay.
all right,
Yeah.
so let's ease the dildo, Fumblebee of the week.
Right.
I'm crowning him the Fumblebee of the week.
Well, I just wanted to give an example from nature of what I experience often. Yeah, with this whole internet app dating thing.
The internet
You ready
app.
for this?
Okay, carry on. What happened?
I don't know why my computer is dragging. Sorry.
There we go.
And it's mirroring again.
Oh, the blue-footed boobies.
The blue-footed boobies.
Mm.
So the male is in the front doing his mating dance. The female
Check it out, baby.
is not impressed. Yeah, not impressed.
Like, check it out. I can do this with my wings. Oh, that over there? Yeah, that's just my daughter. Don't mind her. She's part of the background.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those guys. Okay. Well, let's get... Plus boobies. I mean, who doesn't want to watch boobies? We're going to get censored because of this, because we're showing boobies all over the screen. Come to Old Humble. See our boobies. That's what I should do. I should get some blue-footed boobies as pets. That would be so cool. We could have like a corporate mascot of a blue-footed booby. Come to Old Humble. See our boobies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, put them on the bottles. I could replace the oil rig logo with a couple of boobies. But it would be like a picture of like the Twitter bird, but it'd have blue feet instead of white feet. And they'd be all like, you can't use our trademarks. I'd be like, it's not your trademark. It's a blue-footed booby. You have a Twitter bird. Duh. Mine's light core porn. Yours is a bird. Anyway. Can't do that? Can I do that? Can I get away with that? Can you make it legal? She's either frozen or ignoring me. I think she's frozen. Yeah, she's frozen. So she wasn't ignoring me.
I'm frozen.
She was just frozen.
Yeah. I was trying to fix
Which means she didn't say no, so we could probably pull it off.
No.
No, too late. I've already sent the tweet. I've got the goods. You ain't got crap, Barbarella. You crack me up. Okay. Better than Uranus. It's better to be from Mars than from Uranus. That's funny. That is funny. Okay, so I have trivia in my hands. Are we ready for trivia? Are we ready to do trivia? Are you ready for trivia, Lisa? She's no doubt forming her scorecard as we speak.
Oh, actually, crap.
So this week we'll have 6 rounds because
crap here. So apparently it is all migrated downstairs to my living room.
Okay, so go take a crap. It's fine.
Hang on just a second. I mean,
Barbarella's ready for trivia. I'm ready for trivia. What you got there?
I have.
Is that cake? No, it's a cocktail.
Cocktail.
Yeah.
In my Kermit the Frog glass.
Oh, wow.
Vintage Kermit the Frog glass from the Great Muppet Caper.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, but he's riding a fine animal and Fozzie, Janice. So anyway, yeah, this is not our whiskey with.
That's all right. Muppets aren't shit anyway.
With the vanilla bean bold ginger ale that I've been hoarding.
That's a nice combo. Vanilla bean ginger ale and whiskey. That really is a nice combo.
It's just not ours.
We'll get what you need to get. I'll go over the rules and we will get started on trivia. All right.
Okay.
So we're not going to do the picture round.
Please explain thoroughly how to enter the answers.
I am explaining. I would if you would shut up and let me talk. She's going to slap the absolute piss out of me tomorrow at the distillery when she sees me. All right. So there's 6 rounds this time. We're not doing the picture round where you say the name of the people. I put up the picture and you say the name of the picture because nobody can see those pictures. So we're not going to do that round today. Excuse me. But we do have 6 rounds. The 6th round is for double the points. Each round has 9 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put your answers in one chat line all together. Number your answers. So I will ask each question. You will answer the question. Number 1, answer. Number 2, answer. Number 3, answer. And then at the end of the 9th question, you can either go back and answer the ones you skipped or hit enter. If you don't know it, you're not likely to figure it out. But if you don't want to go back, you can always just add a second line. Just be sure you number them so we know what it is. But do not, please, I pray, I beg, don't put each answer on a separate line because that'll fill up the chat screen and we can't track the answers. It becomes impossible, just overwhelming. So I'll ask each question twice, and I will ask each one of them in a very measured, modulated tempo, so you will be able to hear the words that I say as I read the words. I'll ask each question twice, and then move on to the next question. All answers must have a first and last name if it is a person, unless the answer is universally accepted by a single name, such as Madonna, Stalin, Gandhi, assuming it is it says Gandhi on the piece of paper. assuming it's the Gandhi, not a Gandhi, or otherwise noted. And that's pretty much it. Don't cheat. You don't really have time to Google the answers anyway, so don't worry about that. And then now it's time to go. I'll give everybody an extra 30 or 45 seconds to get your answers in, but do not stick around. Just get your answers in. Are we good? Are we ready to go? Are we ready? Is everyone ready?
Not quite yet.
No, Lisa's got to write the names down, and that's fine. I appreciate it. Lisa will be the scorekeeper and the final arbiter of whether or not a answer is correct or wrong. It's not my fault. I will give the answers on the sheets. And if it's a clearly wrong answer, it's clearly wrong. So you can argue on your behalf, but chances are your argument will be met with deaf ears. But to be completely fair,
in case you haven't noticed, I'm kind of a hard ass.
To be completely fair and balanced, at the end of the day, if it's really tight, if the controversial answer is the difference between winning and losing, or third place and fourth place, then you might be able to appeal to the MC, and I might be able to help you. But it's unlikely. It's never happened. It's never ever happened that way. And then finally, first place gets 20 boozy bucks. Second place gets.
He has to deal with me in person tomorrow.
First place gets 20 boozy bucks. Second place gets 10. Third place gets 5. What is a boozy buck, Old Humble Guy? Well, I'll tell you what a boozy buck is. Internet voice. Boozy bucks are basically it's virtual currency that can be redeemed at the company store. You can go to our website and go to the company store at the website, or just shoot me a damn email, and I can connect you up with our with a price list of stuff that I can send to you directly. I keep a tally in my handy dandy notebook here. Barbarella has 40 boozy bucks. Mrs. Hopkins has 20. Storms and more to that name has 5. James Morgan has 20. Moose Gal has 20. Bacon has 5 boozy bucks. So I keep a tally. I keep track of it, and there's more from last month too. But this is all from this month. If I lose, I'll drive to Texas. Come on down, drive to Texas. It'll be fantastic. You probably don't want to drive here now.
Everything's air conditioned.
Well, yeah, but not the outside's not air conditioned. Jesus, I left Specs today and walked my car, and I almost sweated through my shirt in 45 feet from the front door to my car. It was insane. Of course, it was also 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but what can I say? Are we ready? We have a full house of people.
How many people?
11 are currently in chat, but I don't know how many are have said that they are in. If you are in, write down, say that you're in chat right now, so that we know to get you on the roster. The roster. That way we won't miss you. I see Jen and Barbarella, Bacon.
In a accent, or was that supposed to be Rasta, like Rasta?
Oh no, that's a full-on TikTok meme. You need to invest some time into some useless endeavors like the rest of us. Thank you.
Yeah, I have not fallen down the rabbit hole yet.
Anyway, it is a thorough and complete waste of time, and I'm in for it. I'm down. I like waste of time. They are entertaining. Well, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. No, you know what? We're going to keep that. I'm going to keep that up there as a reminder to people that we are going to have a firework extravaganza for July 4th. And like the specific timing of the firework extravaganza is still in flux. Our last Friday night show is this Friday. We don't have an official Friday night show next Friday, but I might have a show, do a live stream. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But then I'll get I'll have the fireworks. I'll plan the show. We'll record we will probably do the fireworks show live, but then do the edited video and post that up on July 4th or the
Hey, Harry.
night after. Are we set?
How many rounds do we have? We only had 5 last
We have
week.
6 this time. Because the matching round, I figured we can actually do the matching round because I don't have to put a list of names to match. We just do it like a regular round. Because it's quotes and Shakespeare. The matching round is quotes and Shakespeare plays. It'll be a bloodletting. Nobody will get anything right, but it'll be funny to watch.
I don't know about that. I thought we've got some English majors in there somewhere.
Possibly. You know what I saw? I'll show you something that I noticed something earlier today, and I will show it to you later. Just don't let me forget because it's really awesome. Are we ready?
Are you showing it just to me or to everybody?
Oh, I'll show it to everybody. It's because it's kind of funny. Are we ready? I'm ready. Round 1 is general knowledge. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Arms and hands inside the ride. Let's go. Round 1, general knowledge. What is the main ingredient of hummus? What is the main ingredient of hummus? And remember, put all your answers on a single line. Number each one of them. So 1, answer to hummus. 2, answer to whatever the number 2 is. Let's go. Number 2, in the board game Clue, what room is connected to the study via a secret passage? In the board game Clue, what room is connected to the study via a secret passage? Number 3, Gorgonzola cheese is mainly made in which country? Gorgonzola cheese is mainly made in which country? Number 4, which leg of horse racing's Triple Crown is run last? Which leg of horse racing's Triple Crown is run last? Number 5, what kind of sauce is typically served with Eggs Benedict? What kind of sauce is typically served with Eggs Benedict? And number 6, brass is a metal alloy made up of what 2 elements? 1 point for each element named correctly. Brass is a metal alloy made up of what 2 elements? Number 7, which American author wrote the novels The Call of the Wild and White Fang? Which American author wrote the novels The Call of the Wild and White Fang? Number 8, in feet, what is the diameter of the on-deck circle in Major League Baseball? In feet, what is the diameter of the on-deck circle in Major League Baseball? I don't even know why they have to specify in feet, because baseball is measured in feet, not meters. Anyway, number 9, and the last question in round 1, what is the first book of the Christian Bible's New Testament? What is the first book of the Christian Bible's New Testament? Answer now or forever hold your peace. Put 45 seconds on the clock so that you can get your answers in. Stopwatch. 45 seconds starts now. So you even get a few extra seconds on the 45 because I'm slow with the stopwatch. Barbarella's got her answers in. Ting Ting has her answers in. Easy Street with Jen has her answers in. Mrs. Hopkins has her answers in. Anybody else? That's 4. Addie Pakal has her answers in, or his. Everybody's a her today. The Goddamn Bacon has her answers in. Top Shelf Dustin has her answers in. And the Safety Doc has gotten all answers wrong and been disqualified for a clearly incorrect answer of Lisa. Although, to be fair, Lisa is the arbiter of correct and incorrect, so she does technically rule with an iron fist. Iron fist wrapped in a velvet glove. James Morgan has his answers in.
I do have velvet gloves, and they have this nice little furry.
I don't doubt that for a second. I did not even for a moment doubt that you have velvet gloves. I think that's everything. That is a minute. That is past the 45-second mark. Now on with the answers. I will preserve this screen so that I do not lose them. Round one, answer one. The main ingredient in hummus is chickpeas. In the board game Clue, connected to the study via secret passage is the kitchen. Gorgonzola is made in Italy. That is number 3. Italy is number 3. Number 4 is the Belmont Stakes. The final race of the Triple Crown is the Belmont Stakes. Question number 5. Hollandaise sauce is served with eggs Benedict. Question number 6. Brass is a metal alloy made of copper and zinc. Copper and zinc. 1 point for each. Jack London wrote The Call of the Wild and White Fang. Number 8. In feet, the diameter of the on-deck circle is 5 feet. And again, baseball is measured in inches and feet. It's not measured in meters. It's an American sport. Stupid world. Number 9. What is the first book of the Christian Bible's New Testament? That is Matthew. The Gospel according to Matthew. So let's tally up the points, shall we? Let's look and see who got what. I'll start at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Moose Cow's in the party. Cheers, Moose Cow. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the party. Moose Cow got 1, 2, 3? No. She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for Moose Cow.
Cow.
Chickpeas. Kitchen is not library kitchen. So chickpeas. Italy, correct. 4 is cup? No, that's incorrect. Bernays is incorrect. Copper and tin. Copper is correct. So that's 2. Jack London and 6 feet is incorrect. Deuteronomy is also incorrect. So that's 3 for our good friend Jack Morgan. James Morgan. Jack. Where the hell are I coming up with Jack? That's 3, not 4.
Are you on James Morgan?
Huh?
You and James Morgan?
I'm not a James Morgan. What? Oh, yeah, I'm counting his numbers. He got 3. Chickpeas, Italy, copper, Jack London. That's 4. James got 4.
Okay. Did Moose Cow put any answers?
Yeah, she got 6, I believe I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She got 6.
What comment is not showing up for me in chat?
Really now?
Yeah.
She's got a wrench. She should be there. Garbanzo beans are chickpeas. Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah, garbanzo beans are also chickpeas.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. The answer says chickpeas. I did not know. And I hadn't gotten to I had not gotten all the way up to goddamn bacon anyway. How far down are you? Are we done?
I have Moose Cow and James Morgan.
You just have the 2?
Yeah, I'm trying to I don't understand why Moose Cow answers.
All right, well, let's keep going. Chickpea, correct. Belmont, correct. Copper and zinc, correct. That's 4 for Dustin. 4 for Top Shelf Dustin. 1. Incorrect. 2, 3, 4. Just 4 for the goddamn bacon. Addie is 1, 2 kitchen, 3 holidays, 4 copper, not Jack Wilder, Matthew. So 5? Did I get 5? 1.
5.
Shit, 5. Yeah. Mrs. Hopkins got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Mrs. Hopkins. Brava. Chickpeas 1, Italy 2, Belmont is 3, Hollandaise 4, Copper 5, Jack London 6, 6 for Easy Street with Gin. Ting Ting got no. Italy 1, 2, 3, 3 for Ting Ting, and eggs no. Gorgonza, no. Belmont, yes, we got one. Belmont, zinc and copper, 2, 3. Jack London, 4. And that's it. That's everybody.
What is
Yes. What is what? Are we good?
how did you get 4?
Belmont, 1. Copper, 2. Zinc, 3. Jack London, 4. 4.
Good deal.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, safety dog. Yeah. Chat is all right. I'm gonna refresh YouTube and see if that fixes things.
Okay. Did you get the tallies as I
I
called
did.
them?
I had Bimbo with 4, Tinting with 3, Easy with Jen has 6, Mrs. Hopkins has 6.
Hold on.
Addie
Jen
McCall
says
has 4, Top Shelf Dustin has 4, James Morgan has 4, Moose Gal has 6.
Jen says she got 7. Let me double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. You got 6. Genesis is not the first book of the New Testament. 6 feet is not the width of the batting cage. Copper and nickel is not the correct answer. It is copper and zinc. So you got 1 for that, not 2. And lab is incorrect. It is kitchen. So there you go. So it is 6, Jen. But points for trying to get that extra 7th point. Not real points, but moral points. You put those in the moral column. Yeah. All right, round 2. Let's just get let's get on with it.
Okay.
Are we ready?
I've got comments in chat again. Yay!
Yay! Lisa has her technical issues corrected. Round 2. Round 2's theme is pride / LGBTQ+, which stands for lesbian, gay, bi, trans, queer, or positive people. I think. I don't know what the plus means. Swiss people. People from Switzerland. Round 2. Pride round. What does the P in P flag stand for? What does the P in P flag stand for? That's how it's pronounced. P-F-L-A-G. P flag. Number 2. The Society for Human Rights, first documented gay rights organization, was founded by Henry Gerber in Chicago during what decade? Working in Seattle. No, you don't. Question number 3. In which city is the 2016 Oscar-winning movie Moonlight primarily set in? In which city is the 2016 Oscar-winning movie Moonlight primarily set in? Question number 4. Which country became the first in the world to allow gay marriage in 2001? Which country became the first in the world to allow gay marriages in 2001? Question number 5. In 1991, what color ribbon became the symbol for AIDS awareness? In 1991, what color ribbon became the symbol for AIDS awareness? Question number 6. What was the name of the U.S. Supreme Court case that legalized marriage between same-sex couples? What was the name of the U.S. Supreme Court case that legalized marriage between same-sex couples? That's a shitty phrasing of that question, too. I don't like that. Question number 7. During World War II, the Nazis deported up to 15,000 gay men to concentration camps. What symbol were they forced to wear to identify them as gay? During World War II, the Nazis deported up to 15,000 gay men to concentration camps. What symbol were they forced to wear to identify them as gay? Question number 8. When Elton John Which Elton John song is not in the 2019 musical movie Rocket Man? Crocodile Rock, Tiny Dancer, Don't Go Breaking My Heart, Philadelphia Freedom. You have 4 choices, only one of them is correct. Which Elton John song is not in the 2019 musical movie Rocket Man? Crocodile Rock, Tiny Dancer, Don't Go Breaking My Heart, Philadelphia Freedom. I didn't know Don't Go Breaking My Heart was an Elton John song. Anyway, sorry. Number 9. What Greek letter symbolizes gay and lesbian activism? What Greek letter symbolizes gay and lesbian activism? 45 seconds on the clock. Let's get your answers in now. So I didn't like the phrasing of number 6 because the Supreme Court case did not, it ruled unconstitutional the laws that were banning it. So it made it illegal to ban it. And it's convoluted language. I didn't like the language. But that would have made the question like a paragraph and a half long. So yeah, that's fair, I guess. What law gave you the right? No fucking law gives me the right. It takes the right away from states to take my rights away. Fuck the laws. Anyway, it was a whole TikTok thing. Because there's certain things that I and my company care about, and one of those things is our rights as individuals. I mean, I like the Constitution. I like my country, and I will, rights aren't given. You have to fight for them. That's why, the ancient hymn from the Beastie Boys was that you have to fight for your right to party. You're not given the right to party. We're past 45 seconds. Get your damn answers in, kids. Ask your parents about the Beastie Boys. They're it's a Gen X thing. You kids don't understand. Which is also the reverse of a Will Smith song that parents just don't understand. Answers to round 2. Question 1. Are we everybody in? Bacon's up there. I think that is the first set of answers is Bacon's. All right. Round 2. Question 1. What does the P in PFLAG stand for? Parents. It stands for parents. Parents and friends of lesbian and gay, I think is what it is. It's a support group, if I recall. The Society for Human Rights was founded in what decade? That would be the decade of the 1920s. 1924 is the specific year. What city was Moonlight primarily set in? That would be Miami. Question number 3 is Miami. Question number 4, also a Will Smith song. Question number 4, which country became the first to legalize gay marriages in 2001? That would be the Netherlands. Netherlands is answer to number 4. In 1991, what color ribbon became the symbol for AIDS awareness? That would be red. The red ribbon. And up to this point, I have only gotten one answer correct, by the way,
Really?
in this round. Yeah, I got the parents part right. It was an organization that was in it was a college student organization for some reason. There's not a whole lot of parents anyway. The name of the U.S. Supreme Court, this will be number 2. The name of the U.S. Supreme Court, question number 6. The name of the U.S. Supreme Court decision that legalized gay marriage was Obergefell versus Hodges, and I don't think we should really hold them to that spelling because it's weird. Number 7, during World War II, the Nazis deported up to 15,000 gay men. They made them wear a pink triangle. Which Elton John song was not in the 2019 musical? That would be Philadelphia Freedom. Philadelphia Freedom was the song not in the 2019 musical Rocket Man. And finally, the Greek letter that symbolizes gay and lesbian activism was the lambda. I would have gotten 3 questions correct. 1, 2, yeah, I would have gotten 3 questions correct because I would have thought not the lambda but the delta, but I should have known it was lambda because the Revenge of the Nerds, their house was affiliated with the Tri-Lambs. They were the Lambda house. And that's what was so funny. And as a kid, I didn't get that. It was a gay joke. I didn't get it. But
Or there's an organization called Lambda Legal.
Why would I know that? I'm not a lawyer. I have no idea. I'm sure there's a bunch of lawyer organizations that I don't know about. For good reason. Try to avoid the law, not to know it. Anyway, starting with bacon.
I have 3 for bacon and 3 for Mrs. Hopkins.
Okay, I'll skip I'll skip to
Sorry,
Dustin.
no.
You count Addie.
Mrs.
Pussy.
Hopkins,
That is not correct, Dustin.
Miss Hopkins has 4, right?
Okay.
Carrot, red, pink.
She answered 4 questions, and those 4 questions are all correct. Yes. Well, yeah. What color ribbon? The ribbon was red, pink, triangle. Yeah, she answered 4 correct questions. No, Addie. No, 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 no. She got them all wrong.
Oh, Addie, you were doing so well that first
She got shut out. The flag. Dustin, that is incorrect, 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 incorrect. That's a good movie though. People versus Larry Flint. 7 is correct. He got one right.
Yay, Dustin!
Beta. Jesus. Nope, not Iran. Don't know. Pink Star. Nope. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Was that the one? No, Philadelphia Freedom. I didn't know Don't Go Breaking My Heart was a Elton John song.
Oh, really?
I didn't realize that. Because there's like a chick who sings that too, right? It's a duet. Anyway, doesn't matter. Nope, 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 nope. Yep. There's 1 for Jen. 2 for Jen. I suck as an ally. It's okay, but we all do. Well, we can try. No, 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 no. Holland is the Netherlands, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that
we'll
works.
accept that.
So yes, yes, yes. 3, 4, 4 for
4
James
for
Morgan.
Dave.
Pansexual. No. You see, when I was in college, it was global, gay, lesbian, or bisexual alliance. That was it. It was just 3 when I was in college, but they've added like 5. Now it's just a alphabet soup of letters, including pansexual, which I don't guess P is in the LBGTQ. That's just part of the Switzerland sign. The plus. That's just pansexual. Is
No,
pansexual one?
it's more than that. I mean, it's like intersex and trans.
Oh
and-
yeah, that's the plus. No, T is trans.
Yes.
T is trans. Plus is pansexual and intersex and all the other guys. That's the plus. They're just like, and the rest. That's
And asexual and
yeah. The plus is the last 3 members of the Gilligan's Island crew. When it's the skipper, Gilligan, the professor, and the rest. That's it. That's the plus. They're just the rest. Anyway, where were we?
Moose Gal.
Moose Gal. Sorry. She got Miami, Netherlands, Obergefell, red. So I'm sorry, I skipped 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 7 is triangle. Should be pink triangle. I'll leave that up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And possibly 6. Defer to the judge.
5.
Okay. Sorry, Moose Cow. I wouldn't have taken that answer either, by the way, for what it's worth. Bimbo Barbarella, Poofy, no. 60, no. El Paso, no. Iceland, no. Pink, yes. No. No. It's red, not pink. Jesus. Pink ribbon is incorrect. Philadelphia Freedom is correct. And Lambda is correct. She got 2. Bimbo got 2. All right.
Bimbo Barbarella. Is that everybody?
That is everybody. Holland is good for Netherlands. That is correct.
Okay. So
Let's see if there's any
Bimbo
protestation.
Barbarella has 6.
It's in the original.
3. Easy with Jen has 8. Mrs. Hopkins has 10. Addie Pickall has 5. Goddamn Bacon has 7. Top Shelf Dustin with 5. James Morgan with 8. Moose Cow with 11.
KPD. That's it. Thank you, Easy Street with Jen and James Morgan for clarifying the duet is with Kiki D. Thank you. I thought there was somebody else in that with that song. That's why I didn't think it was I didn't recognize his voice. I knew it was a duet. And I just didn't recognize the male voice in that. All right. Exciting. Great. We're at round 3. This will be halfway through. Entertainment. The category that I hate the most because I'm bad at it. Round 3. Question 1. Which of the following movies has not had a stage musical adapted from it? Which of the following movies has not had a stage musical adapted from it? Rocky, King Kong, Pretty Woman, Jurassic Park. You have 4 options. Rocky, King Kong, Pretty Woman, Jurassic Park. Which one has not had a stage musical adapted from it? Rocky, King Kong, Pretty Woman, Jurassic Park. Moving on. Number 2. Rapper Marshall Mathers performs under what name? Rapper Marshall Mathers performs under what name? Question 3. What is the name of Harry Potter's mother? What is the name of Harry Potter's mother? Number 4. The Matt Damon film Promised Land centers around what controversial environmental technique? The Matt Damon film Promised Land centers around what controversial environmental technique? Question number 5. How many different U.S. presidents are mentioned in Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire? How many U.S. presidents are mentioned in Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire? Question number 6. What popular Nickelodeon TV show followed the adventures of a martial artist learning to control the 4 elements? Full title is required. What popular Nickelodeon TV show followed the adventures of a martial artist learning to control the 4 elements? Full title required. Question number 7. According to the Broadway musical Wicked, what is the Wicked Witch of the West's first name? According to the Broadway musical Wicked, what is the Wicked Witch of the West's first name? Question number 8. What soft drink did Forrest Gump drink 15 bottles of just before he met President Kennedy? What soft drink did Forrest Gump drink 15 bottles of just before he met President Kennedy? And finally, question number 9. The Netflix series Glow was based on a real-life sports organization from the 1980s. What does GLOW stand for? The Netflix series Glow was based on a real-life sports organization from the 1980s. What does GLOW stand for? 45 seconds on the clock to get your answers in now. Get going. I think I got 3 of these right. Let's
Yeah,
hear.
more than that.
1,
Doing
2,
better than
3, 4. I got 5 of them. 6 of them right. I did better than I thought. I got 6 right. But one of them was just a plain old guess. Like they can't possibly do that. So that I don't know if that I didn't know that when I guessed that one. So there you go. First one in is Mrs. Hopkins. And she got 1, 2. She got 3. She answered 3. She got 3 right. Brava, Mrs. Hopkins. Efficiency is what it's all about. My mom had a cross-stitched pattern, cross-stitched thing hanging on the wall, framed cross-stitch hanging on the wall that said, "I know I'm efficient. Tell me I'm beautiful." Kid you not. She probably still has it somewhere in the house. As I'm a kid, I'm like a little kid, and I'm reading this on the wall. It was in our kitchen. I'm reading on the wall. What is efficient? Effish. What is that word? I had to go look it up because and I did. I actually went upstairs, opened up a dictionary. Because back in the day, they actually had words in a book that you could read them.
We didn't have Google.
No, we didn't have Google. We had to go to where words lived to find out what they meant in books. Weird, I know, right? All right, so that is 45 seconds. Let's tally up the scores with Miss Hopkins being the first in with the answers. She got 3 answers, 3 correct. Actually, I need to give the answers, and then we can tally up the score. I'll give the answers. You tally up the score. Which of the following has not had a musical adapted from it? Jurassic Park. Rocky, King Kong, Pretty Woman have all had musicals adapted. Jurassic Park is the only one. And that's the one I guessed on. Like, they can't do that, can they? Like T-Rex. I'm sure they can figure something out, though.
Totally.
It's a matter of time.
They just haven't.
Rapper Marshall Mathers performs under the name Eminem. Number 2 is Eminem. Eminem. But I don't know if we want to enforce the spelling. What is the name of Harry Potter's mother? Lily. I got that one right, but I actually had to think about it before I got it right. Matt Damon movie Promised Land centers around fracking. That is number 4, fracking. The different U.S. presidents mentioned in Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire. That is 5 U.S. presidents mentioned in that song. 5. Popular Nickelodeon TV show is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender. And you need the full name. If you just put Avatar, that is not correct, because that is a terrible movie that's like agonizingly long. But it's really pretty. It's just gorgeous visuals, but it's god-awful and long. And then they made another one. Like, holy shit. The Quest for More Money. Anyway, sorry. Number 7. According to the Broadway musical Wicked, the Wicked Witch of the West first name was Elphaba. 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 Elphaba? Elphaba, not Elphaba. Say that again. Elphaba? Elphaba. That's still stupid. Soft drink Forrest Gump drank 15 bottles of was Dr. Pepper. And the Netflix series Glow is based on a real-life sport organization from the 1980s. It stands for Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, and it is actually a pretty funny series. We watched, I think, the first season before we lost interest, but it was pretty funny. It has the chick from Community, the chick who played Annie from Community. I can't remember her name.
Okay, Top Shelf Dustin.
Yes.
In order to get credit, I need to know why.
I meant 6, answer for 7. Wait, what? Where's Dustin? What is he asking?
Dustin spelled his answer number 2 as M ampersand M.
Oh, Eminem.
Yeah. So I need to know why he refuses to spell it correctly.
Oh, well then no. If he refuses to spell it correctly, if he knows the correct spelling and he refuses to spell it correctly, he doesn't get. I will not give him credit for that. There. It doesn't even have to go to you. There you go. and he put in so many more letters than just spelling it right. And if he wouldn't have put in that, then it probably would have been fine. Okay, so Ting Ting got 1.
Ting Ting got 2.
Yeah, there's Dr. Pepper. That's 2. Globetrotters. That's funny.
Yeah.
There's Jurassic Park. That is correct. 2. That is incorrect. Dr. Pepper is correct. And Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling is correct. I remember Glow when I was a kid, watching Glow after the WWF matches. Yeah, it was terrible. Easy Street with Jen. Jurassic Park is correct. Eminem is correct. Fracking is correct. 4 is incorrect. Cobra Kai is incorrect. Rachel is incorrect. RC Cole is incorrect. Girls Love of Wrestling is incorrect. So that's 3 for Easy Street. Where are you at? Which one are you on? Because I can skip forward. Okay. How many did Addie get? 1, 2. Mrs. Potter.
Addie got 3.
I mean, Mrs. Potter isn't correct, but the name was Lily. I didn't get that one right. I didn't. No, I did get that right. I had to think about it. It took me a minute because somebody says her name in the movie. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Jurassic Park, Eminem, Lily. Avatar the Airbender is incorrect. I'm sorry, but 5 is correct. So there you got that one. Chicken Juice Fresca and Glamorous. Is it glamorous or gorgeous? It's gorgeous, not glamorous. Sorry, Bimbo. So that's 4 for Bimbo. Jurassic Park M&M Fracking.
No. She got Bimbo Barbarella, got Jurassic Park, M&M Lily.
Yeah. Jurassic Park, M&M Lily.
So 3.
And Glamorous. Oh, no, it's gorgeous. Yeah, 3 for Bimbo Barbarella. Right. Did I say 4? I meant 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3
Okay, so I have
for James. Good.
3 for Bimbo Barbarella, 2 for Ting Ting, 3 for Easy Street with Jen. Mrs. Hopkins has 3, Attic Call 3, Goddamn Bacon 4, Top Shelf Dustin 2, James Morgan 3, Loose Gal 6.
That's just dedication to the hate. I love that. I just hate him. So I prefer to insult him, and he'll just write M&M the candy in chat on YouTube for like 30 other people to see to insult Marshall Mathers, who is a globetrotting bazillionaire. I love it. Moose Gal said she put an answer for question 6 that was supposed to be for question 7. She corrected herself. Moose Gal said she meant 6 answer for 7. I meant 6 answer for 7.
On Alphabet? Yeah, I counted Alphabet. It's
Okay.
correct.
Okay, we got you. We got you there, Moose Gal. We got you. Who named themselves after candy and Marshall Mathers? It's his initials, M and M, and he just anyway. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm sure Marshall Mathers his feelings are hurt. Lazy Nate, we're only halfway through. We're starting round 4. We got 3 more rounds to go, and the last round is worth double the points. So you are fully in this thing, Nate. Don't worry about it. Jump in. Lisa, you got a tally of the points?
Just about.
Okay.
Hey, Bimbo Barbarella has 9. Ting Ting has 5. Easy Street with Jen has 11. Mrs. Hopkins has 13. Attic Call with 8. Goddamn Bacon with 11. Top Shelf Dustin has 7. James Morgan has 11, and Moose Gal has 17.
Wow, Moose Gal's killing it. See there, Nate? You're totally in this thing. You've got 24 points available. You can at least claw your way into. You might be able to claw your way into first place with 24 points. Moose Gal is got a commanding lead though with 7. Moose Gal's she's just throwing it on the table and daring you to measure it, isn't she? Bravo, Moose Gal. Yes, that was a penis reference.
Yeah, I got that.
It was a subtle one until I made it explicit.
Subtle.
I thought it was pretty subtle. It could have been anything thrown it on the table. It could have been a kielbasa. That's what she said. Round 4, history, culture, and geography. Round 4, history, culture, and geography.
Wait. Bimbo Barbarella is contesting.
She had 5 for number 5 in the last game.
I see it. Thank you very much.
U.S. presidents mentioned.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay. 4. Add another tick mark for Bimbo Barbarella. Thank you, Barbarella, for calling us out on that. You know, y'all could put the number of points y'all get when I'm calling out the answers. Y'all can put your points and then make it a whole lot easier for the rest of us.
So, Bimbo Barbarella, it's only 4. You left out last on Avatar.
Yeah, that was an incorrect. That was an incorrect answer. It was close though. It just was not correct. And we're not playing horseshoes, hand grenades, or nuclear war, so close does not count. Round 4, history, culture, and geography. You know, there was a time when it was just horseshoes and hand grenades that close counted in. But no, we had to add nuclear war in the 50s. Anyway, round 4, history, culture, and geography. What classic dystopian novel is set in the country of Oceania? What classic dystopian novel is set in the country of Oceania? Oceania, Oceania. Number 2, what name did Leningrad revert to in 1991? What name did Leningrad revert to in 1991? Number 3. What is the general term for lines of longitude? What is the general term for lines of longitude? That was question number 3. Question number 4. Hacking groups like Anonymous frequently wear a stylized mask depicting what protester who was arrested on November 5th, 1605 during an assassination attempt. Hacking groups like Anonymous frequently wear a stylized mask depicting what protester who was arrested on November 5th, 1605 during an assassination attempt. Lisa, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were trying to get my attention. Number 5. What country hosted the first FIFA World Cup in 1930? What country hosted the first FIFA World Cup in 1930? Number 6. Based on its land mass, what is the smallest country in the world? Based on its land mass, what is the smallest country in the world? Number 7, John Hinckley Jr. attempted to assassinate President Reagan, reportedly to impress which actress? John Hinckley Jr. attempted to assassinate President Reagan, reportedly to impress what actress? Question number 8. What is the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina? What is the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina? Finally, question number 9. What U.S. interstate travels through more states, I-90 or I-95? What U.S. interstate travels through more states, I-90 or I-95? And 45 seconds on the clock goes now. Boop. There we go. I got almost all of these correct. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, did not get 5, did get 6, 7, 8. I got 8 out of 9 correct. How about that? I know my geography like a boss. Lisa didn't get any correct. There's a copyright question. There's a copyright. There's a reference to copyrights in this list of questions that I know a very opaque and tangential factoid about. And I don't know why I know this, but I do. Guy Funk. F-O-N-K, Guy Funk. I like that answer. I really do. Guy Funk. Because it's like he's like the mayor of Funky Town. And that's not even Guy Funk, he's Gay Funk. I mean, I know who you mean, but I don't know if Lisa will take the answer because it's like all kinds of stuff. It's a gay funk mask. All right, that is 1 minute and 17 seconds. Time for the answers. Who's the last one to get an answer in? Addie Pakal. Good. Ting Ting was first. Addie is last. Let's go with the answers. Classic dystopian novel based in Oceania is 1984. Leningrad reverted to St. Petersburg in 1991. Longitude lines are known as meridians. They are meridians, such as the prime meridian. They're all meridians. It's just the one that is the prime. Hacking groups like Anonymous oftentimes wear a Guy Fawkes mask, Guyfawkes. I would hope you could. Oh, we'll see. What country hosted the first FIFA World Cup in 1930? That's Uruguay. Based on its landmass, the smallest country in the world is Vatican City. John Hinckley Jr. tried to impress Jodie Foster. The capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina is Sarajevo. And the U.S. interstate that travels through more states is I-95, which goes up the East Coast, whereas I-90 goes across the north of the country. I-95 travels through more states than I-90. Fun fact, I have driven on all of the even-numbered interstates, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, and 90. And there is no 50. There is no Interstate 50, and there's a reason for that.
What is that reason, Joe?
Because the numbering system for interstates goes from 10 in the south to 90 in the north, and the numbering system for highways goes from 10 in the north to 90 in the south, and 50 is in the middle, and Highway 50 already existed, and if there was an Interstate 50 going also east-west in the same general vicinity as Highway 50, there would be confusion on the map. So they just said, you know what, we'll skip that one. And the interstate system came second, and there is no Interstate 50. There's also no Interstate 55 for the same reasons. So there you go. There's also no Loop 420 anywhere in the country. So those signs on the businesses that say 420 with the interstate sign, there's no such thing as Interstate 420. I've checked.
Okay.
If it was
I'm sorry,
anywhere,
what
it'd be in
was the
Dallas.
answer to the interstate one?
95. 95 is the answer to number 9. So let's start where the Ting Ting was the first one.
Ting with 1.
Okay. There she is. She got 1984, correct. Easy Street. Question. Burns? No. What was number 3? Burns? Okay. Question. Wrong. Yes, correct. She got Jodie Foster 95. Jen got 2.
Thank you, got 2.
Uh-huh. Bimbo got nope. Yup. I'll let you decide if I'll let you decide on the Guy Fawkes spellings.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. So as long as it's in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah, I mean, normally you would be answering these verbally, so as long as it
Would you?
sounds like the answer,
I mean, in the bar, it'd be written down. And we'd have to decipher the handwriting. All right, anyway.
No, I will take false.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Bimbo Barbarella.
Wait, what?
Yeah. She got Guy Fawkes, Uruguay, Vatican City, Jodie Foster, and 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She doesn't have I-95 numbered.
Okay.
And it's exclamation point 95, but it's 95.
Got it.
Top Shelf Dustin got 1, 2, 3, oh my, 4. 5.
Yes.
It's 6. You got 6 correct. Vatican City, if it's the right answer. But if Vatican City's not the right answer, then Monaco. Is that the right answer? Good. That was, excellent effort. An excellent effort. James Morgan got 1984, St. Petersburg. 1, 2. Parallels. Nope. Longitudes are not parallels. Those are latitudes. 84, St. Petersburg. Guy Fawkes. Jodie Foster. And that is it. You got 4. And no, 5. Sarajevo. Got 5. 5 correct. Very good. Meridian is correct. Vatican City is correct. Jodie Foster is correct. 1, 2, 3 for Mrs. Hopkins. St. Petersburg, Guy Fawkes. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Lazy Nate. Zorro. No, it's not Zorro. 84. Jodie Foster. That's 2 and 95. Say again?
I got 3.
Yeah. 1,
Yay.
2,
okay, Moose
3.
Gal.
Right, Moose Gal. Liechtenstein is the smallest in Europe. Vatican City is the smallest in Europe.
Vatican City is in Europe.
Moose Gal's, it's in Italy. Yeah, Italy's in Europe. Moose Gal's 84. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for Moscow. I feel like the count. 6, 6.
Wait, let's see. I got 7.
For Moscow, 1984, St. Petersburg, Guy Fawkes, Uruguay, Vatican City. Oh, Jodie Foster. There it is. 7. No, 6. 84, St. Petersburg, Guy Fawkes, Uruguay, Vatican City, Jodie Foster.
Because it was I-95.
Yeah, it's I-95. And the women get thicker the further down 95, says Will Smith in his song Miami, which was referenced earlier by me on the Moonlight question.
I see.
Will Smith is a sage. The women get thicker the further down 95. Anyway, so
Lazy Nate is pouring maple syrup bourbon. I'm interested.
that is maple syrup bourbon is very sweet and very delightful. If you like that sort of thing.
I do.
So, fun fact: the Guy Fawkes masks are copyrighted by Warner Brothers. So you can't wear one on a show without. You can't legally wear one on a show without paying copyright royalties back to Warner Brothers. True story. The Guy Fawkes mask is copyrighted. The imagery is, or whatever, it is a copyrighted or trademarked whatever by Warner Brothers because of the movie V for Vendetta. So there you go. Warner Brothers owns the rights to that mask. Unless you change it somehow. If you make changes to it, then you can use it as a mask for shows. Top Shelf, I enjoyed V for Vendetta. It's a fun movie, but it's also, man, it strikes me as kind of anyway, we'll talk about that some other time. Round 5. This is the matching round that normally I'd put up the little picture and you'd have to see the little picture, but instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to match the Shakespeare quote to the play in which it was spoken. So I'll give the quote, you write the play. I give the quote, you write the play. It's all Shakespeare plays, and there's 9 of them, and I expect y'all will probably get 3 of them right. Are we ready? Let's go. Question number 1, quote number 1. Now is the winter of our discontent. Now is the winter of our discontent. Number 2, to thine own self be true. Number 2, to thine own self be true. Question number 3, what's in a name? That is a Shakespearean quote. What is in a name? It's iconic. I even know where in the play that came from. Number 4, the quality. Number 4, the quality of mercy is not strained. The quality of mercy is not strained. Number 5, we are such stuff as dreams are made on. We are such stuff as dreams are made on. Number 6, the better part of valor is discretion. I should say this with an English accent, right? The better part of valor is discretion. Number 7, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. And some achieve a good time, right, Lisa? Number 8, the course of true love never did run smooth. The course of true love never did run smooth. Hang on. I got to finish the joke in my head. Okay. Number 9, but for thine own part, it was Greek to me. But for my own part, it was Greek to me. That is it. That is the 9 Shakespeare quotes. Name those plays, or, yeah, it looks like they're all plays. Get it done. If you need me to repeat one, say so. I will repeat it. Bacon doesn't know much Shakespeare. Maddie J's stopping in to say, hey, what's up, Maddie J? Cheers. All right. Frozen, me, myself, and Irene. What's my name, Foo? I think Mrs. Hopkins might have been shut out. Yep, that's a 0. My Hamlet knowledge is 0 for Bimbo. Othello. Oh, we got one. I won't say which one, but we got one. Where are we at? Where did I stop? Lazy Nate. There we go. D's nuts. Book of Nate, getting jiggy with it. That's another Will Smith song.
Pick on the Will Smith tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so Nate gets 1 point
So
for the only Shakespearean play that he listed. We're past the 45-second mark. Okay, let's go. What were you gonna say, Lisa?
Lazy Nate listed 2 Shakespearean plays. But
My Big Fat Greek Wedding is not. Oh yeah, Othello. There it is. Yeah, see, I skipped that one because it was wrong. Okay, number 1. Now is the winter of our discontent. That is Richard III. To thine own self be true is Hamlet. What's in a name is Romeo and Juliet from the famous soliloquy at the balcony. I tortured my son with that. I'll tell that story later. The quality of mercy is not strained. The Merchant of Venice. We are such stuff as dreams are made on is The Tempest. The better part of valor is discretion is Henry IV, Part 1. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, some have greatness thrust upon them. 12th Night. The course of true love never did run smooth. A Midsummer Night's Dream. And number 9, but for my own part, it was Greek to me, Julius Caesar. That is, by the way, the first appearance of a but for in English literature. Was the play Julius Caesar, the first appearance of a but for. So, tally the answers here. Merchant of Venice. Ting Ting got Merchant of Venice. Number 4, so she got 1 point. Nate gets 1 point. Ting Ting gets 1 point. I take the 0. Can I say 8 over again? Oh, sorry, Ting Ting, I missed that. The course of true love never did run smooth, and that is A Midsummer Night's Dream. Macbeth is incorrect. Romeo and Juliet is correct. Romeo and Juliet is not correct the second time. Macbeth. I'm a little disappointed that none of the quotes from A Taming of the Shrew got in here. That was a great play.
Oh, that was hilarious.
It just cracks me up every time I see it. Romeo and Juliet. Everybody knows Romeo and Juliet. It's like 100 movies were made of Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, Addie Pakal got.
Oh,
1?
yeah. I'm sorry. She got the 1. Romeo and Juliet. Right. Easy Street got 1. Romeo and Juliet. James got Hamlet. No. Yeah, Hamlet was number 2, not 3. So he got the right answer in the wrong spot. Indeed, Richard, Juliet. Nope. Shut out on James Morgan. Lazy Nate says he got 2. He only got 1, Lazy Nate. Sorry. Romeo and Juliet. You don't get 2 points for Romeo and Juliet, but you did miss D's. What? You missed D's. Yeah, that'd be D's nuts. Sorry. Midsummer Night's Dream is incorrect. Fried Green Tomatoes is incorrect. Hamlet is incorrect. Romeo and Juliet. Number 4, you were so close. Romeo and Juliet was number 3 if you would have just guessed different. One right if I repeat. Let's see. Yeah, if you just put Romeo and Juliet for all of them, you would have gotten 1 right. Let's see, what else? Anybody else? Is that it? We good? Moosegow. There's Moosegow. Richard III. Oh. Richard III. Hamlet. Romeo and Juliet, Merchant of Venice. Was she put in the... Hang on. Did she put in the answers after I gave the answers? No, she couldn't have put in... Well, maybe. There's number 5. She got The Tempest and then Julius Caesar. I'll let you be the arbiter of that. She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct. But I'm skeptical.
Okay.
Oh, he jobbed for all. Butt 5 doesn't make any sense. You can't poop out of a butt 5. You can only poop out of a butt 4. Come on. That's what butts are for. Pooping and holding in farts. Anyway, what?
Yep. It can set this one out.
Yeah, makes sense. Bimbo says give it to her. I think she's in first place anyway. She's going to extend her lead. So anyway, when I see the course of true love never did run smooth. See, I was thinking back in Shakespeare's time, it's just because they didn't have razors to take the hair off down there. But if only he knew the way true love worked today. You know, there was actually a story I read about 5 years ago where how do I phrase this properly? A certain arachnid was becoming an endangered species due to deforestation. Because, you know, head lice and body lice are 2 different types of louses, and they're part of the arachnid family. And due to deforestation, the body louse was becoming endangered because it didn't have its environment was being destroyed by people.
European Wax Center.
So that was is that not the most diplomatic way of putting that? Like crabs are becoming endangered because they're taking all the hairs away. They're pulling their environment out by the roots. Okay, so where we are? We're on the final round. Round 6, double the points, double the pleasure, double the fun, double the points, double mint gum.
Right now?
Oh, say what? Are we going to take a tally? Yeah.
Okay.
Take a whack at the tally there, Lisa. What is the the leaderboards?
Barbarella has 14. Ting Ting has 7. Easy Street has 14. Mrs. Hopkins has 16. Addie Pickall with 12. Goddamn Bacon with 13. Top Shelf Dustin with 13. James Morgan with 16. Moose Cow with 29. Lazy Nate with 5.
Well, there you go. Everybody give a hand to our chief tallywhacker. Oh, goodness. Final round, points are double. This round is brought to you by Wrigley's Gum. Wrigley's Double Mint Gum. Double the pleasure, double the fun. Double the points, double mint gum. Are we ready? We're ready. No promotional consideration is given by Wrigley's Gum. Round 6, general knowledge. Points are doubled. Got your answering fingers ready? Let's go. What is the name? Demands a recount. Voting machines. Okay. What is the name of the title character in Rossini's opera Barber of Seville? What is the name of the title character in Rossini's opera Barber of Seville? Number 2, in chemistry, what is the term for the type of bond where atoms share electrons? In chemistry, what is the term for the type of bond when atoms share electrons? Question number 3. The vitamin B9 is also known by what name? The vitamin B9 is also known by what name? The opposite of malignant. It's B9. I'm ashamed for myself for making that joke. The vitamin B9 is known as known by what name? Number 4. Which team won the first World Series ever to end with a walk-off home run? Which team won the first World Series ever to end with a walk-off home run? Question number 5. How many amendments are there currently to the U.S. Constitution? How many amendments are there currently to the U.S. Constitution? Number 6. In math, just general math, what is the shape of the graph for a second-degree polynomial called? In math, what is the shape of the graph for a second-degree polynomial? What is that called? It's also in everything, by the way, not just math, and it's also in, like, everything. The entire universe, it's called this. Question number 7. What is the word for a person who makes arrows? What is the word for a person who makes arrows? Question number 8. What is the surname of the current British royal family? What is the surname of the current British royal family? And finally, number 9. In the DEFCON system, what signifies the most severe situation, DEFCON 1 or DEFCON 5? Remember war games. In the DEFCON system, what signifies the most severe situation, DEFCON 1 or DEFCON 5? 45 seconds on the timer, and go. Which DEFCON signifies, oh my God, we're all gonna die? DEFCON 1, DEFCON 5. Because there's, everything's fine, or oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, we're all gonna die. And somewhere in between is where we usually lay. And I learned that whole system from watching War Games in 1986 with Matthew Broderick and whoever that chick was. And that British dude, Faulkner. Anyway, that's 45 seconds. It is now time to tally or give the answers and then tally the points. That is 45 seconds. And remember, points are double. So we'll count the correct answers and then double it because that's how you do math. Question number 1. Are we done? Amend 9, DEFCON 1. Gotcha. Okay, Lazy Nate amended his 9th answer there, I suppose. And James Morgan just got his answers in. So we're done. Finished. Finito. All right. What is the name of the title character in Rossini's opera, Barber of Seville? That would be Figaro. Bimbo Barbarella got her answers in too. That would be Figaro. He doesn't like when I call him Maddie? I've always called him that. I had no idea.
I don't know. That's why I was asking him, because earlier up here, he says, like, Eververse. His name is Matt J.
Oh. Eververse. Noted. Okay, answer number 1 is Figaro. The name of the title character in Rossini's opera, Barber of Seville, is Figaro, something I learned watching Bugs Bunny. In chemistry, the term for a bond that shares atoms, or shares electrons, is covalent. Covalent shares electrons. Vitamin B9 is known as folate or folic acid. Folate or folic acid. The team that won the first World Series to end with a walk-off home run is Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh Pirates. And for what it's worth, the Pittsburgh Pirates has been around longer than the Pirates of the Caribbean ever were. Question number 5. How many amendments are in the Constitution? 27. How many amendments are in the Constitution? 27. In mathematics, the shape of a graph for a second-degree polynomial is a parabola. A parabola is a second-degree polynomial, not just in math, but in all applications, in all sciences. The word for a person who makes arrows is a Fletcher. The surname of the royal family is Windsor. And oh my God, We're All Gonna Die is DEFCON 1. DEFCON 1. All right. That is the end of the round. He is Matty J. That's what I thought. All right. Anyway. All right. Up. To the goddamn bacon was the first with the answers. I'm looking, finding bacon. There it is. I found bacon. It is not Jim Carrey.
Jen has 1.
Okay. Bitcoin, New York Dodgers, nope. 29, nope. Ask Vanessa Kitty. What? Ask Vanessa Kitty? Oh, because she's the math teacher, right. Ancient Nut. He got DEFCON 1. Bacon got 1 point, or one answer correct. Okay. Floyd Fusion Folic. She got, Addie got number 3. 26. There's 27 amendments. Close. Octagon, Quidiverse, Harrison, minus 5, DEFCON 1. Nope, she only got, Addie got 1. Sorry. Nate. Question. What? CoQ10?
Where do you see Addie?
Addie was right after Easy Street with Gin. And the only one she got correct was folic acid.
Huh. She didn't show up for me.
Okay. That's fine. Nate.
Nate, I have 2.
Yeah, got 2. Fletcher and Windsor. Although Nate did, I think Nate amended answer number 9 to DEFCON 1. So he got 3. Nate got 3. 3 answers correct. Ting Ting got Covalent. Flint Nipper, DEFCON 5, that is incorrect. Ting Ting got 1 answer correct. Was it English? No. Dustin got 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5 answers correct. The idiots are called Windsor. I love that. Mrs. Hopkins got 1, 2 answers correct. Where'd she go? Oh. She had to sneeze.
No, I had to get hair.
Excuse me. I got this tickle in the back of my throat. Golly. Nothing, a little whiskey can't help. All right. Mrs. Hopkins got 2 answers correct. James Morgan. Figaro, 1. Folate, 2. Oreos? What? No. Orioles. No, that's incorrect. Toros. Aerosmith. Aerosmith is a band. Windsor and DEFCON 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 answers correct for James Morgan. Bimbo Barbarella. Riboflavin. Pittsburgh Pirates. You got 1. Windsor. What? 5 Square. 5 Bowman. What? I'm confused there. Sorry. I lost the thread. Yeah, Pittsburgh Pirates, Windsor, DEFCON 1. That is 3 answers correct. And that's it. Are we there? Did I make it? Nope, we got 1 more. At least 1 more. Moose Gal there. Oh, it's Parabola or something, right?
Oh.
Is that he was drawing he was making a U because it's a parabola. I see what you're talking about. But
yeah,
no.
Okay, Dustin, that was pretty good.
But it's called a parabola. So yeah, no, you don't get the points. No points.
Get the point.
No points for you.
No.
Moose Gal got Covalent Folic 27. Fletcher Windsor, she got 5 correct. because DEFCON 5 is the incorrect answer there. I am Maddie J. I've always called him Maddie. I've even called him Maddie like on the phone when I've talked to him voice to voice. I think I'm the only person allowed to call him that. All right, anybody else? Anybody? I think we're good. All answers end with Kyle Busch, except for the questions about the loss of habitat for the body louse, because there's no bush for body louse. That's why they're going extinct. It'd just be Kyle. Yes, that is correct, Lazy Nate. There are a lot of amendments, but only 27 have been ratified. So the Constitution only has 27 amendments. 100% for the kitty. And Harry is very handsome. Jesus, I'm not going to read that comment out loud. Oh, hell, I'm going to read the comment out loud. Fuck it. Dustin prefers Harry to be, or the kitty to be shaved because Harry is ugly. Next week's theme round will be Under the Sea. Lisa, do we have a points total?
I'm working on it.
I had somebody tell me today that they were going to jack my Google, which I thought was flattering. But I was perfectly capable of jacking my own Google. Manscaped. See, I don't like these totally Manscaped is just that the commercials that come on the YouTube channels of the manscaping commercials just kind of annoy me because like the whole reason that women shave their legs and shave their armpits and do all the shaving stuff is fully related to an ad campaign so that Gillette and Bic could sell more razors way back in the 1950s. They didn't do that to guys, but now they're trying to do it to guys. Get us to like mow our lawns, so to speak. And I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I will boycott exfoliation or what would it be? Deforestation every day of the week. I prefer my pelt. I like my pelt. It keeps me warm in the winter. And my lovely wife's okay with it. The Mrs. Old Humble guy is okay with it. She knows not to complain or she gets the back of my hand. Kidding. She would beat the piss out of me if I raised a hand to her. Oh, James, you want me to prove it? I'll show you. I'll show you pelt. I got a full on pelt. I ain't. Anyway. All right. So what do we got, Lisa? Before I devolve into further degeneracy. I mean, Jesus, I got a full fucking beard for crying out loud. Although this is going to probably go away in 2 weeks. What we got, Lisa? Come on. Lisa.
Barbarella has 20.
Lisa.
I'm
Le-
reading these
Lisa.
off. Shut up.
Lisa.
You had 16. This is why I do not have children. Mrs. Hopkins with 20. Addie Pakal with 14. Goddamn Bacon 15. Top Shelf Dustin with 25. James Morgan with 24. Moose Gal with 39. Lazy Nate with 11. So Moose Gal won.
Moose Gal. Yay. Who's next?
Top Shelf Dustin.
Yay.
Second, 25. And James Morgan is third with 24.
Yay. So we add 5 to James Morgan. Moose Gal got another 20. And who was second place? Miss Hopkins?
No, second place was Top Shelf Dustin.
Dustin got 10. Boozy Bucks. Yay! And the crowd goes mild. Yay. Awesome. And remember, when we do our next spin of the Wheel of Doom and Fortune, or the Wheel of Doom and Glory, always Fortune. I can't do Fortune. You know what? I'm just going to start calling it the Wheel of Fortune, see if CBS will send me a cease and desist letter. Fuck them. Kidding. I won't do that. Look, did you see the look on her face when I said that? She like immediately panicked. It was so funny. The Wheel of Doom and Glory. You can always trade in your points for Wheel of Doom and Glory. You want something out of our shop? Send me a message. We'll swap out the points for a hat or a shirt or a shot glass or maybe even a bottle of whiskey. All the Nikki picks for Maddie. No, I don't. Or I guess, I mean, technically, I guess I could have all the Neki picks. If you have 0 naked picks, I could have all of them because there would be 0 to have. Let's see, is this the screen that we can move to Chitty Chats? I think so. We can put the chats on the screen now, I think. Oops, there it is. Chat. Will this work? Yeah, I moved the screen, so is that the one? Yep, that's the one. And then us, we're here. I'll move us, oops, to here. Did that work? Nope, not yet. Put it over here. Boom. That should work. Yeah, look at there. We're all organized and nice and tidy with chat over here on the right side of the screen and us over here on the left side of the screen. Nice and beautiful. Oh, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, I was saying, you could always swap in your boozy bucks for stuff. Just shoot me an email. The email's on our About page. We're on all the social medias if you want to delve into that cesspool of shit. I mean, I'm not a hard person to find. I may not answer you right away, but I'm not a hard person to find. Sometimes I'm just a hard person to nail down to get me to actually focus and talk about a thing. But that's how it goes. So, Lisa, I told you earlier, I had this thing that I discovered today that I wanted to show you. I want to show everybody. I'm not going to manscape. There's not a scenario, guys. I'm looking at chat right now. There's not a scenario where I will go about the process of deforestation. I don't like the itchiness. It's not going to happen. So no, never. Unless okay, I'll put this caveat. If you get me up over 750 subscribers, I will shave my chest, my whole chesticle area here, on a live stream. But you got to get me up over 750 before the end of July. I'll put that. If you get me up over 750 before the end of July, I will go clean skin. I'll go clean skin, and I'll do it on the YouTubes above the waistline. YouTube won't let me go any further. So there you go. I mean, I can't do it further on the YouTubes. They won't let me. So there you go.
Wally upset about?
Say what?
What's Wally upset about?
I don't know. Something. The lights are out, so he probably saw something in the backyard. Some squirrel or bird or I don't know what he barked about. Hang on a second. Come here, knucklehead. There you go. It wasn't anything. If it was something important, he wouldn't have let me. Come here. YouTube will let me shave my legs. I will not shave my legs. No, that is so ridiculously uncomfortable. I did that back in college one time, and I will never do it again. Ever. Nope, not gonna happen. So here's Wally. Look, here's sit. Hey, over here, buddy. There's the buddy. Come here, up here. Wally, look up here. Look up here. Nope, he's just gonna lay down.
Yeah.
He is a terrible, absolutely terrible guard dog, but he is a great watchdog. He will watch all kinds of things happen, but he will do nothing about it. He's a terrible guard dog, wonderful watchdog. Right, buddy?
Such a good doggy.
There he is. He immediately came in here, laid down, and he's out. He's like, I've done my job. Snooze. Anyway, so this is what I discovered today. Look, you see the brim of my hat? This is the middle point of my hat right here. So this is the center point of my hat. You see how the brim of my hat kind of swooshes down over here? This way, it kind of swooshes down this way. It's not something, I tried to like center it, but if I center it, it's like crooked. Like the center of my hat's here, the swoosh kind of goes down this way. I discovered before the show today why my hat swooshes down this way. Would you like to see why it does that?
Yes.
It fits my because when I grab my hat to take it off or put it on, that is where my arm goes. That is the swoosh of my hat goes this way because that is where that is where it fits on my arm right here. The swoosh of the bill of my hat or the brim of my hat is right there, just like that. And I discovered that before the show today.
Mystery solved.
My hat swooshes this way, not because, well, I mean, yes, I am a debonair, rakish, suave gentleman of various talents, but specifically, it swooshes this way because that is how I'm right-handed. And that if I was left-handed, it would swoosh this way, but that just looks goofy because I'm not left-handed. So there you go. A well thought out design. Yeah, very good. That is true. CPI will let me know. Dog will let me know. With my threat. I've seen those signs. I've actually seen those signs. House guarded by Smith and Wesson. Beware of guard dog or Smith and Wesson guard dog. Wax my chest or legs. No, I will not wax my. I'm not. See, women don't have to do that. Women do that voluntarily, and I'm not going to. So no, that is a no. And yes, Easy Treat with Jen. I saw that a bloodhound won. I was surprised that it was the first time a bloodhound had won the Westminster. They're such gorgeous, adorable dogs. I was surprised that that's the first time that happened.
Did you know that the Basset Hound's sense of smell is second only to the Bloodhound?
I did not know that. I did not know that a Basset Hound sense of smell was second only to a Bloodhound. That's cool to know. But I have seen a Beagle work. I've seen a Beagle work and actually corner a rabbit in a my useless good for nothing Beagle. The only thing he ever did right was to chase my rabbits and corner them when they got out. So it was kind of cool. Bacon says if he gets me to 800, wants to know if I get to 800 if I'll shave off half of my eyebrows. I will absolutely shave off half my eyebrows for 800. If it gets to 800 by the end of July. You got a month. I'm not going to do it for, if you give me to 800 by December, that's not going to do anything. Give me to 800 by the end of July, I will shave off half of both of my eyebrows. That would look weird, but I'll do it. Just top half them.
Vanessa Kitty just joined us.
Vanessa Kitty's in the house. Cheers, Vanessa. We had a math question. You would have gotten 2 points today because we had a math question about parabolas. The question even said in math, which is silly because it's not just in math; it's in everything. A second order polynomial is a parabola. That was the question. What is a second order polynomial? Graph of a second order polynomial. What's it look like? It's a parabola. A parabolas is what it is. Parabolas. Okay, so what do we got to do next? What time is it?
I don't know.
It is 11:20. And the last couple of times we've done this, I've stayed on till like 2 o'clock. I got no place to be. I got no place to be early tomorrow. First thing I got to do tomorrow. We don't do it voluntarily. You absolutely do it voluntarily. You wax voluntarily. No, I've got no place to be early tomorrow. I don't have to be anywhere till like 10 or 11. So I am perfectly happy to hang out as long as y'all want to hang out. Lisa, I know you tend to want to go to bed at some point in the evenings, and it doesn't make any sense, but go for it.
Things to do.
Yeah, I guess so. If you say so. Um, Sheldon, shut the fuck up already. Oh Lord. How about dye my eyebrows instead of shave them off? You know what? I could do that. I could dye my beard blue, dye my eyebrows blue. I could do the whole blue thing. I could have a blue, all of the facial hairs. I could.
So there was a guy who had on one of the dating apps had his beard dyed many different colors and several different pictures. It was amazing. I did not match with him, but I was impressed because the dye job was impressive.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Jeff with a G frequently dyes his beard purple or red. His hair red and blue. No, actually, I don't think he's ever done his hair blue that I can remember. He's usually red or maroon, and he's done his beard red or purple, or I think he's done it green once. I can't remember. But yeah, I would happily get me up to. Let's set the challenge now. If we get up to, I'll even write it down in the old handy dandy notebook. If we get up to 800 subs, no, we'll go with 750. 750 subs by let's go 30 days, 731, July 31st. By the end of July, I will dye my beard and eyebrows. Let's go with blue, green, or red. You tell us there, chat. Blue, green, or red. And we'll go blue number 9. Maddie J says blue number 9. I could. Vanessa says I could just have a show at 800. Yeah, I mean I'd do a show at 800. But if we get to 750, we set a challenge. 750. That's 140 subs in the month of July. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like the most I've gotten in a month, I think, is 100, and that was way back. That was way back, a ways back. So this is like setting a challenge, and I'll do my part. I'll make the videos, and I'll make the posts, and I'll run the shorts, and I'll do the. I will present shorts for people to consume, so that all of YouTubedom can consume my shorts. I have no reaction. She's not listening at all. I'll dye my eyebrows blue.
Well, okay, so I'm on Vanessa K's channel, and she has this playlist called Blender Playlist, and here I am thinking that it's going to be like the Blend Tech commercials that are like, will it blend? And you throw in your cell phone and it like chops it up. No, it's not that. It's something about 3D printing.
Ah, yeah.
So.
And it's 750 subs by the end of July. I will dye. I see. I don't have a whole lot up here.
No, you don't.
But I will go blue. I'm not dyeing my head blue. No. But I will dye all of my facials blue. I'm not going Easter egg, kids. No, that's not going to happen. Moose Spout going to do purple. Dude shouldn't have to do that. I don't know what that was. I'll go blue. We will go blue. For the end of July. Don't. Although that would be kind of cool if I could do like the whole Blue Man Group body paint. That'd be something. I hate the Blue Man Group. It is just the dumbest, the absolute. I just can't stand that group. That act is just annoying as hell. but whatever. They're entertaining, I guess, and they make money. Pay $1 to see me go blue, Bimbo. I could do a whole show on will it blend. I could do that. We could take various objects and foods and throw them in the blender and see if they will create a frothy, juicy concoction that we can then eat. Or I guess it would be drink. We could do a whole lead up to it with a post that's a vote and have people vote on the different things to throw in the blender. And then when it comes to the show, the 2 or the 3 objects that they say to throw into the blender, like, that'd be dangerous though, because people be like, "Oh, a dildo!" Like, it's got to be food, people. I mean, come on. Like, it has to be like chocolate or chicken, and yogurt. I mean, that would be something to throw into a blender, right? She's not listening at all. She doesn't. If she doesn't say no, it means it's a good idea. Because if it's a bad enough idea, it'll light her little antenna up, and she'll be all like, "Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not that kind of lawyer." Okay, guys. So we had trivia tonight. Tomorrow night, live music. What is the band tomorrow night? I forget. Brandon Lee Gardner. Is that right? Hang on. Let me come back up here. Where is it? This one? Nope. This one? Nope. What was that? What is that? Oh, that's like the other screen. Somewhere in here. Is it this one? There it is. Brandon Lee Gardner. I'm just covering up Lisa. Brandon Lee Gardner tomorrow night. Here live on the Old Humble Distilling Company's Friday nights live. Brandon's awesome. It's going to be Humble Whiskey Club night at the distillery. So we're going to, we're very likely going to cause some trouble tomorrow night. It's going to be loud and rowdy. The chocolate chicken to what? Exactly, Matt. I mean, that's what I mean. It would be like a dangerous, like, present 3 different polls. There's like a flavor, a binder, and a protein. So like the binder would be like the yogurt or the butter or I don't know what else you would put in there, like ice, I guess. And like y'all vote on what goes in there, and then it'd be like a blender Mad Lib. So I put it to a vote to the people, like steak, fish, chicken. Vote for one of these 3, and like the people would vote for chicken. And then like there'd be 3 different flavors. It'd be vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry. And you vote for vanilla or chocolate. Everybody loves chocolate, so let's say they vote for chocolate. So then we have chicken, we have chocolate, and then the third thing is like yogurt. And we go like, all right, I'll throw you some yogurt, some chicken, and some chocolate into the blender, turn it on, and then
Easy Street with Jen is right. It's basically a mole. It's a chicken mole.
Yeah, and then Lisa would eat it. And
Lisa would not eat it.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it would work. You made me eat Brussels sprouts. You would take the blender challenge.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
that's how it would work. You would take the blender challenge.
That's not how it works.
You would take the blender challenge because I took the Brussels sprout challenge. Do y'all want to see Lisa eat some random shit coming out of a blender or not? Y'all got to put some pressure on her right now because they might like you too much to make you do that. To be completely honest, like baked beans. Oh yeah, we do baked beans, yogurt, or what would be another thing to throw in there for a binder instead of yogurt or baked beans? But I guess butter. It could be chicken, butter, and chocolate. Actually, that sounds pretty good. And Maddie, you're correct. I love my wife too. She's a fucking awesome individual. She went on a zip line this evening at Camp Hood. The Camp Hood, Hood, not Camp Hood. She went on a zip line today. In fact, I think I might have live video of her going. Oh, well, it's not live. It's just video of her going on a zip line. Am I frozen? Come on, fucking thing. Get in there. There she is. About to go on the zip line. She's terrified. She hates heights, by the way. Which is good for her because she's only like 5'2". If she was any taller, she would be beside herself because she absolutely hates heights. Is she going to go? Come on, woman, hurry up. I've got to fast forward like another 2 minutes because this is like agony. Is she ever going to go? Oh, you can see the terror on her face. Look at it. Oh, she's terrified. Is she going to go? Come on. There she goes. She went. She's going. It's adorable. She's ziplining. I'm so proud of my wife. And they sent me the video, so she obviously survived.
That's good. She survived.
Yeah. And then thunk. Oh, she hit the tree. No, I'm kidding. She didn't hit the tree. She made it just fine.
The short people. Thank you, Maddie.
Yeah. You've got to shout out to short people because they can't hear you. You got to like yell really loud down there.
Kitty's idea. Strawberries, heavy cream, and ice in a blender. That sounds amazing.
Yeah. And see, that's how we can trick her. We can tell her that we're going to be making her drinks with the blender. Guys, back me up on this. We can get her over here, tell her we're making her blender drinks, whatever, and then y'all will vote on the foods that will actually go into the blender, and then we'll make her eat whatever this hellish concoction is that comes out of it, this protein smoothie of salmon and cream and strawberries. That'd be great. It's like a strawberry smoothie with salmon in it. She won't know. It'll be hilarious. Make this happen.
Vanessa Kitty hopes that the zipline equipment is operating, optimally. I have seen, being an insurance defense attorney, I have seen cases where flesh-eating bacteria was picked up from a zipline.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That's gross. Flesh-eating bacteria is icky. Yeah. Just because I'm down here doesn't give you a reason to pass gas up there. Blender force feeding comes overtime true health. Problems. Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna go like 7 on her or nothing. We're not gonna make her eat anything. This isn't biblical retribution or nothing. I'm not. We're not. She's not the gluttony sin. That's not Lisa. We're just just gonna make her eat some weird shit coming out of a blender. That's all. The blender challenge.
I'm not gonna do that.
You say that now. You say that now, but the reality is, if we get 1,000 subscribers before the end of August, I will fight a kangaroo and she'll eat some weird shit coming out of a blender.
No, I won't. And you're not going to fight a kangaroo either.
I'm going to go try.
No.
I'm going to go to the aquarium with my boxing gloves on and I'm going to fight a kangaroo. I've got a heavy bag in the garage just to specifically train for fighting a kangaroo. I'll knock the piss out of those things.
Well, I mean, you can train to fight a kangaroo, but you're not going to fight a kangaroo.
I'm going to fight a kangaroo. I've decided I'm going to fight a kangaroo. It's going to happen. One way or another, it's going to happen. I mean, you can either get on board and help make it happen or get in the way and just get run over while it happens. I'm just going to say, you got 2 options. You lead, follow, or get out of the way. And I'm leading. You got to choose the other 2.
Fighting a kangaroo.
All I need is a cease and desist letter. That is all I need. The challenge is on my donkey. See, Maddie's got it. Maddie's got my back. My boy, Matt, he's got my back. 100%. We're going to make this thing happen. We'll invite her over for Thanksgiving and give her like blended turkey or something like that.
Fight a kangaroo.
Say that again. What?
Then you're not going to get.
Oh, I mean, I can.
And no whipped cream for you.
I can fight a kangaroo without. I mean, I don't need your help to fight a kangaroo.
If somebody else can invite me to Thanksgiving, and I bring homemade pie.
Fine.
No, seriously, no. I thought you were my friend.
Moose Cow's got my back. I love the way you guys got my back. Thank you. We'll make Lisa do some shit. Make her do something weird. For 1,000, like, what would y'all like to see Lisa do for 750 subscribers by the end of July? Like, what kind of, like, like, she wouldn't even make a video for me to tell y'all not to subscribe to get us up to 600. So I need to get her to, like, really want to make a video, like, really want to just send a clip, say, do not, under any circumstance, subscribe to this channel, because it's 750 subscribers. He's going to make me do whatever. How do y'all want that video to go? Because I'll record that video tomorrow night at the distillery. Lisa fighting a monkey.
See, Vanessa Kitty says to leave me alone. Very.
I'll leave her alone once we settle this thing. Once we know what we're going to be doing, I'll leave her alone, and we'll just let the machine do what the machine does. If the internet doesn't want to see Lisa do an ice bucket challenge, then the internet won't make Lisa do an ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
Oh, Moose Cow says she'll do it with you. That's great.
Moose Cow doesn't live here. How is Moose Cow going to eat out of the blender?
She's got a blender. They have blenders in Illinois. Lisa's noped out. She's done. Oh, goodness. Oh, she's a little mad. I'm sorry. She's not mad. She's a little annoyed. The 1-pound roast beef sandwich from Arby's with horseradish and no cheese. Yes, because, Arby's, because, your hunger's stronger than your memory. Arby's. Arby's, serving people meat since 1973. Arby's, when you kind of like meat, but you don't like yourself. Arby's. Arby's, because we know you'll eat anything. Arby's. I'm available for ad writing, by the way. Anybody? Vanessa says she wants her bullet. Oh, Vanessa. Tell you what, you should talk later.
I think that she's probably going to beat you with it.
Oh, well, there's bad beatings and good beatings. A 1-pound roast beef sandwich is a lot of roast beef, though. That's like 4 burgers. That's a lot of beef. That's what she said. These comments crack me up. You guys. I like Arby's too. Because my hunger is stronger than my memory. I'll eat at Arby's. Not every chance that I get, but I'll eat at Arby's.
You have an adoring fan base.
Arby's sauce as much as possible without leaking. See, that's one of the real secret to an Arby's roast beef sandwich is that they fold the roast beef so that there's gaps and voids so that the sauces go into the meat. That's the secret. Y'all don't know that, but I do because I used to work at Arby's and I used to steal meat when I worked at Arby's. I have a little baggie of like the cuttings that went behind the blade, and I'd take the cuttings that went behind the blade, put them in my little baggie, seal it up, and bring it back and feed it to my dog. My dog loved me because I worked at Arby's. But it wasn't like the whole, like, it wasn't like the meat. You couldn't use that meat on the sandwich. It was like when you sliced it and like the little shavings and stuff that went to the back, just like clean that off. And then when my manager saw what I was doing, he's like, "You can't do that." I'm like, "Why not? You're just going to throw this out." He's like, "Throw it away." I'm like, "Fuck you. I'm not going to throw this away." I mean, throw it in the trash or give it to my dog. Who cares?
Right.
So for one day I threw it away, and then after that I started taking it again. Like, this is just the dumbest thing ever. Anyway, reading Arby's, face it, you made more questionable life decisions than this. That is perfect. Arby's, because it's closer than Taco Bell. Arby's. Oh God, I'm available to write ad copy. Arby's, give me a call. Arby's roast beef sandwich and squeeze it to its minimum possible and eat it. Oh, that is one way to do it, but then it's just dry and gross. The one thing I don't like about Arby's sandwiches, Lise, how many times have you eaten at Arby's? Or more accurately, when was the last time you ate at Arby's? I don't eat at Arby's. I eat good food.
I think I've eaten there once.
God, see what we're dealing with, people. We definitely need her to eat some shit out of a blender, like without question. She is a perfect candidate to eat random stuff out of a blender because she only eats healthy food. She eats normal, like normal people food, not like the trash that we eat. We're like billy goats. She is a human being and she puts food in her body versus like the tin cans and paper wrappers and crap that we eat. We need to blend up a chicken with some yogurt and chocolate and feed it to her. Actually, that's beginning to sound pretty good. Hang on one second. Hang on. Chicken and yogurt and chocolate. Maybe not chocolate, maybe strawberry. Strawberry chicken yogurt.
No.
No, it's not gonna be raw chicken. It'd have to be cooked chicken because that'd be gross. You could die. Anyway.
Like, please don't.
Okay, so anyway, you've eaten at Arby's maybe once, so it's been over a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Alex was alive.
Gotcha. They have an Arby's across the street from the Specs in Porter, which is just perfect because I can go do my tastings in Porter, and it's 8:00. It's time for dinner. I'll just go grab an Arby's, and I'm here. But that's only one time during a month when I'm doing my tasting. Just so that y'all know the way my schedule goes. When I do my road shows, I'll usually stack up all my tastings in a month. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or sometimes I'll add Wednesdays if I have a lot of stores, and I'll just try and hit as many stores as I can in a single month block, and just get it like all knocked out, sell the shit out of the whiskey, and then go back to the shop and do some more work at the shop. That's how my scheduling usually goes. So I'll hit a store when I'm doing the scheduling. I'll do a month of tastings every quarter, give or take. It may be every 6 months. It may be every 3 months. We'll do a month of tastings, and that's kind of how it shakes out. So that's why when I talk about this store in Porter, I'll hit this store in Porter once in a month in a 6-month period. So there you go. Anyway, what you feed me? I've never been banned from an Arby's, Vanessa Kitty. I've only ever been banned from one restaurant, and we shall not talk about that story right now. That is a story for another night. But I've only ever been banned from one restaurant. That restaurant was, in fact, in the city of Houston, but oh, I've been banned from 2 restaurants in my entire life. One of them is in the city of Houston. One of them is in the state of Louisiana, but I will not specify any more than that. But those are both stories for another time, and one of them is fucking hilarious. But not for tonight. It's for another night because it's an involved story. But what's that, Lisa?
Maddie J.
I'm catching up. Okay, I am trying to find windows and things that are open to conserve. You were very digitized on that statement, Lisa.
Oh,
You know, try one more time.
Maddie J says that he has cold leftover
Oh,
KFC.
I see that. Cold
Yeah.
fried chicken is fantastic. Cold fried chicken is great food.
Especially at breakfast.
Yeah.
So good.
It's not my thing, but when I've had it, I've enjoyed it, but it is not my go-to. But yeah, like fried chicken for breakfast, I've done that more than one occasion. I'm not proud of it, but I've done it.
I have to think about it.
It's
Yes, cold roasted chickens are also delicious.
Yeah, I don't think I've had cold roast chicken. I've only ever had cold fried chicken. I've never been banned from an Arby's. Maddie accepts tacos. Everybody likes tacos. I like tacos, but I don't. Roboting, yes, Vanessa. I heard it too. Vanessa was banned from Denny's for 20 years in Enfield, Connecticut. That for 20 years. That's a long grudge. That's longer than any of the managers have ever worked at Denny's ever. I'm kind of curious. Dustin has Arby's before every whiskey review he does with Mike. It is a pre-drinking food for them. It is.
That's really bad.
I like. We did. Me and my brothers got kicked out of a Toys R Us once. Me, my older brother, and my younger brother all got kicked out of a Toys R Us at the same time. We were all 3 of us. So my little brother is 8 years younger than I am. My older brother is 6 years older than I am, which puts my younger brother and older brother 14 years apart. My younger brother, when we got kicked out of a Toys R Us, I was 28, I think. I was in my late 20s. And the 3 of us got kicked out of a Toys R Us because we were all 3 in different parts of the store yelling to each other. And my mom was in the store. This was around Christmas time. We weren't banned from the Toys R Us, but we got kicked out of it. And I yelled out. We were yelling back and forth across the store about presents for each other. Like, hey, would you like this for a present? I think you can get it tonight. And then my little brother was off over there. My older brother was off over there. And my mom was like, oh my God. So they let her stay. But we had to go.
All right, well, I'm going to bed.
Lisa's going to bed. Lisa, it was a pleasure. Thank you for joining us tonight. And now that, I hope you get a good night's sleep. And I hope that you enjoy your house full of your cats. And I hope your roommate makes you a nice cocktail or dessert, and y'all can just chill out and watch the last episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'll see you tomorrow night. And then the rest of us can decide what you're going to drink out of a blender. Low system resources is affecting the performance. All right. Thank you, Lise. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye. All right. So what I'm going to do is close the Zoom like this, and then I will turn on my other camera. Just like that. And now 3, 2, 1, camera. Bam! Just like that. See, that is production quality right there. Everybody loves Lisa. It's good to have Lisa in the house. Good to have Lisa on the show. It was fantastic. Okay, so now we do the after show part of the show, where we talk about whatever. 0200 hours, circa 1990. Toys are open 24 hours. Age 29 banned. Push scooters were returned to the stores. Oh goodness. Wow. I've never tried to get kicked out of stores. I've tried to get fired from jobs before, but I've never tried to get kicked out of stores. Interesting. Okay. So, I mean, to be quite honest, trivia was dope as hell tonight. And I don't know how we're going to do trivia going forward. We are coming to the end of our trial period with pub trivia. Y'all like doing the pub trivia online, the virtual pub trivia. It's working really well. The intention with the pub trivia stuff was to actually do it at the distillery, but without doing it at the distillery, doing it online, I'm having a ton of fun doing it online. No question. I would absolutely love to have this kind of crowd that we have online at the distillery, and I would really love to figure out how to do both, how to do online pub trivia and live pub trivia at the same time, simulcast the two out. I don't know how to do that though. I don't know. And we would need more people. Like, I'd have to have at least, excuse me, I'd have to have at least one more person to be able to do pub trivia online and live, because we'd have to have one person tallying the answers from online, and one person tallying the I got gay fonks right. I'd have one person tallying the answers online, one person tallying the answers at the distillery. I could empower the mods to do the answers, but I'd have to create a whole lot. I'd have to send the answer keys out to somebody, and I mean that's the big challenge. It's the prep work. I should just have somebody else be the MC for the online stuff. That would work out. Or I could be the on. I'll figure it out. I don't know. When I get to Fort Worth, when you get to Fort Worth, you will visit the distillery. Ting Ting, you got you had the intent correct. But at the end of the day, the point didn't make a difference. So, I'll give you the point. You are granted a point, Ting Ting. There. I'll give you a second one. So you went from 8th place to 7th place, I guess. So you'll visit the distillery if I get to Fort Worth, or when you get to Fort Worth, Vanessa. When Vanessa gets to Fort Worth, she'll visit the distillery. Well, the distillery is in Humble, which is about 4 hours south of Fort Worth. When you leave Fort Worth on I-35, you'll take 187 through Waxahachie over to I-45, and then you'll take I-45 south to Houston, and that will get you to the distillery. But you will not find the distillery in Fort Worth because in Fort Worth, we're not there. Although our whiskey is in Fort Worth. We have several stores in the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. We have about 60 stores where we're located in, 47? either 47 or 57 stores where we're located in the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex. But there's a lot of stores in the east and a lot of stores in the west and a lot of stores in Fort Worth specifically. We're all over that area. James, that's a good point. I could empower the mods. I'll think about that. I'll figure out a way to get a couple of the mods to be able to do the online while we do the physical stuff. If we're going to continue doing it, and we're not going to pick it back up. Well, if we continue doing the trivia, we'll continue doing online trivia. But I'm not going to do it face to face. I'm certainly not going to do it face to face until September. So we're not going to physically do it face to face until September. But there's like 3 other places that are doing trivia in Humble. And the challenge is if we do trivia like we normally do at 9 o'clock, that's late. That's late for your typical trivia teams. The typical trivia teams do stuff at like 6, 7, 8. There's a way to do it. There's a way to pull it off. I can figure it out. I'm a moderately smart learning monkey. I can figure shit out. I mean that's what we do. Us learning monkeys, we see problems and we bang our heads against rocks until we run out of ideas, and then we stop banging our head against rocks and then try to think of something that's easier to do. That's how we thinking monkeys do things. We do all the hard stuff first. And then once all the hard, dumb stuff has been done, then we sit still and think about, maybe there's an easier way. Maybe there's a way to do this so that it works. Maybe. So, too many people have picked up on the trivia deal. It just matters what cards you bought. Yeah, I mean, I get that. And we are... Humble is not a very large city, and there's at least 4 places in Humble that are doing trivia, but it's all doing different nights, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. And I'd want at least 2 teams because it's more fun with 2 teams. If nobody's doing it, it's no fun. If only one person's doing it, it's no fun. But you have 2 or 3 teams there. At least they buy. They buy enough cocktails to pay for their questions. These questions aren't free, by the way. Pub Trivia charges a monthly fee to get the questions delivered to us. Yeah, I mean, it's just, we get, you get 4 or 5 people because in Pub Trivia, the way Pub Trivia works, just so you know, the way Pub Trivia works is you have generally teams of 1 to 4. If you have more than 4 people, you lose a point for every additional person on the team. There's an answer sheet, and you fill out the answer on your answer sheet, and you turn in the physical piece of paper to the MC, who then tallies up the question or tallies up the correct answers, writes them all in the columns, and you have this answer log for each of the teams and each of the rounds and the points. It's like a whole system. But yeah, it's like a whole system that they provide the questions and the only thing sometimes they'll provide the MC too. You got to pay for the MC. But if you have your own MC, I'm a guy, I have a microphone, I can do it myself. You can do all this stuff at the depending on how in depth you want to go. So, roasted chicken incoming. So, yeah, if I wanted to hire out an MC, the MC would be able to do the MC would be able to do presumably some of the marketing and push to get teams to show up. But I've got a whole, like, I am developing. You can't see it. I'm not going to show it to you because it's kind of opaque and boring. There's a whole marketing plan of shit in here for the distillery, and I have my other distillery notebook for marketing plans for work in the fall, starting in September and October, to get more people to the shop specifically. But I've got the way my business works is I've got two specific avenues. I've got my retail avenue, my retail distribution avenue that has all of the retail stores in Texas where we're located. And that marketing effort is to drive people from their homes to the stores to buy the whiskey. So in Dallas and Fort Worth and San Antonio and Austin and Corpus Christi and Victoria and Waco and Giddings and all the other towns that are not Humboldt. I want to drive people to the store. But in like a 20-mile radius around the distillery, I want to drive people to the distillery to come to our events. So, we have our backyard retail stores that we want to focus on, but in the specific area around the distillery, that's our market of people who are likely to come to our shop. So that's the second leg of the business operation, is to have people come in, and that's when we do the trivia, that's when we do the live music, that's when we do all the other stuff. Since the beginning of April, I've been practicing at getting people into the distillery and kind of taking notes for myself of what works, what hasn't worked, what we need more of, what we need less of, and all that sort of stuff. And Facebook advertising is really good to get the word out and get awareness out and get people to know about things, but it's really bad to get people to actually get up off their couch and show up to do things. There's other outlets. Still doesn't deliver to the 48 though. No, I can't deliver any whiskey. Texas won't allow the distillery to deliver whiskey outside of the walls of the distillery. However, we can deliver through Drizzly or Mash and Grape or any of those other places, but those other places haven't picked us up yet. The marketing consultants that we hired earlier this year were supposed to take care of that, but they didn't. And that's all I'm going to say about that right now. But, you can send me an email and we can work out an arrangement. I do have PayPal. Personally, I have PayPal and I have Venmo and I have Cash App. And I can always go to the stores. I can always go to the stores and I can buy you a bottle and I can put it in a box and I can send it to you. So there you go. There you go. What else? What else? Popeye's chicken thrown in Ziploc baggies, thrown in the freezer. He said, give me an hour as he drinks beer, watches TV. Oh, so you're making fried chicken, but it's Popeye's fried chicken. You clever girl, Ting Ting. That's a clever move. Very clever move. So yeah, those are the two prongs of the business that I've got to manage and I've got to run. I've got the business inside my walls of people coming to the shop and doing the events, and then there's the business outside the walls and driving people to the actual stores. If Texas ever changes the laws and allows us to do delivery, then that'll be another aspect of the business where I can actually advertise that we can deliver. But right now, the business is not allowed to deliver whiskey. Me personally, I can do it, but the business is not allowed to deliver whiskey. Yeah, so there you go. That would be a whole nother direction and a whole nother avenue. And I'm sure there's a whole lot of regulatory red tape that they would make me go through. And I'm sure that at some point, some stupid fucking under 21 piece of shit kid would order a bottle of whiskey and I would have no way to know that he was under 21, then I would get in all kinds of fucking trouble. Anyway, that's a whole nother level of risk that I need to worry about, if it ever happens. But that's not the issue right now. Well, the issue right now is that it is after midnight. It's after midnight. Man, last night, what were we talking about last night? The whole Art Bell After Dark, AM Coast to Coast. I can have whiskey delivered to stores outside. Okay, so that's another issue. I can have a distributor in, say, let's pick a state, Missouri. I can have a distributor in Missouri or a distributor in Kansas or Colorado or New York. In fact, I have a distributor in New York right now, but I don't have any stores signed up in New York. So I could sell my whiskey to the distributor in that state, and then the distributor in that state can sell the whiskey to the stores and go from there. But as of right now, my distillery can't sell directly to a store in Kansas or Colorado or New York or California or, name any of the other 49 states. I can't sell directly to that store. I have to sell still in those states to either the government warehouse or the distributor. And then that distributor can sell to the actual stores. And usually that's done in conjunction with some kind of state launch where you hook up with a distributor and the distributor hooks up a bunch of stores. You supply a bunch of whiskey, and then there's like a big marketing push. There's a big advertising push. You get in a bunch of shelves and you sell a bunch of whiskey in that first. Just like opening up a movie. There's a bunch of advertising. You want to get a bunch of butts in seats the first opening weekend and sell a whole bunch of shit. It's a whole big thing, and it's exciting and fun. And I haven't launched a second state yet because there's 35 million people in the state of Texas. Half of them are over 21. Half of them are half of those guys are really thirsty. So, we're talking a market in Texas that's still larger than the entire population of 19 states, 20 states. There's a lot of people in Texas to deal with and address. And if I can't effectively reach markets in Houston, it's going to be really tough for me to effectively reach markets in Illinois or Kansas or Nebraska or Wisconsin or wherever. So I got to work on. I've got to build my business infrastructure to be able to handle that. We're a really y'all have seen my live streams, my day in the live streams. We're a really small business. We have one person doing the work most of the time. That's this person. We are a very, very small business, and we are. I say we. I am working on. I'm working. Every day it's a different aspect of stuff that I have to do. Like today was driving around town. Yesterday I was working on some ad stuff. Tuesday I was driving around town again. And then Monday I was working on stuff in the distillery. I had to throw out the rice wash. I had to dump the fermenter on Monday, or was it yesterday? I dumped the fermenter on yesterday because the rice did not ferment, and it was a failed fermentation attempt. So I had to dump everything out yesterday, and that puts me another 2 weeks behind on making any rice whiskey. It's at least another 2 weeks behind because I got to start the whole process back over and see if I can't correct the mistakes that I made this time. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to do it with the equipment that I have. I may have to get the steam generator plugged in. Whole bunch of shit going on. There's just a whole bunch of moving parts, a whole bunch of shit going on, and it's complicated. It's not always. The perception is that there's a straight line from opening your business to retirement in the Cayman Islands, and it is not a straight line. It is never a straight line. A lot of times it's a very jagged line, and sometimes that line folds back on itself, and you have to start over at an earlier point from where you were, and it just it's complicated. It's an extremely complicated lifestyle that I have chosen, and that's how it goes. And y'all are getting to listen to me talk to my therapist, because that's basically what this is right now. It's therapy. Me complaining about my life that I have chosen, but I'm not really complaining. It's just a fact of life. It's the way things are. It's the way things are, and it's the way things are, and I've chosen this. We're selling our straight whiskey. We're selling our special reserve. I'm trying to make do on the equipment that I have, but I really need different equipment. And when we get the new equipment fully plugged in, which still should be in another week or so, we'll be able to make different products, and we'll be able to expand our product line, and things will be different, and things will be continue to grow and advance. And that's the whole goal. That's the whole point of this thing, is to continue to grow, continue to advance, continue to do new things, and bring whiskey to the people so that the people can have whiskey in them. That's the goal. That is the goal. Yeah, you missed the live streams. They're still out there. You can go see them. It wasn't a whole lot. I mean, it was mostly bottling whiskey. We did do the ting camera angle for the bottling of the whiskey, but the rice whiskey, it sounds like more activity, but one day I was boiling water, and the next day I was adding water, adding the koju and rice, and it just the problem was that it was too hot. I don't think that I got the rice hot enough to actually release the starches and sugars into the water. And I think that the wash stayed too hot for too long, so that I didn't get an effective conversion of starches to sugars. So I don't think I got enough starch in the water to begin with, and then I don't think I converted the starches effectively into sugars, because I did not have very good temperature control on my fermenter. And that's a piece of equipment that I need to fix, and I can control that temperature even better. But y'all will see all of that probably on Live Day in the Life in the next few weeks, as I repair my water pump, and then we build the new bar. So those are Live Day in the Life streams that will be coming up in July. As we set up the plumbing for our cold water pump, we set up the plumbing for our steam generator, and then we build our bar. Those are the three big projects that we have coming up over the summer while I'm out doing the tastings and all the other stuff. So, do the notification bell to make sure you don't miss our live streams when they pop up. They should pop up in your feed. They may not. I don't know. I don't control the algorithms on the YouTubes. And I don't think they really want me to be quite honest. So there you go. But guys, I would love to sit here and chat for another 2 or 3 hours, but I really, 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 really need to Mushu Gapan. See, that's the thing. I didn't boil the rice at all. I just boiled the water and then added the water to the rice. And that I think that was the fatal flaw in the process, because I think I actually needed to boil the rice for at least a few minutes. I think that was the fatal flaw in the process, because I thought I could take the boiling water and add it to the rice and get the good conversion, but I think I needed to boil the rice. And the problem I have with my still is I can't boil the grains in the still, because the grains will burn up on my heating element. So I got to figure that out. But anyway, tomorrow night we got live music. Next Wednesday we are going to do a show that I haven't decided on what the theme will be yet. I've got a handful of themes written down for ideas. I've got the Brewster's Millions episode. I've got this is stuff that I've written down. Brewster's Millions, Hunter's Computers, Libertarians versus grown-up governance, how to fix the two-party system, the 1662/Wyoming plan, decline of social organizations, electric vehicle infrastructure, absinthe night. Did I talk about that last night? I think I talked about that last night. That might be what we do next week. Absinthe night sounds fun. That sounds fun. That sounds like a good night. Anyway, so yeah, don't know what exactly is going to happen next week, not yet, but I'll probably figure out. Yeah, boil them in a different pot, add them to the main pot. That's probably what I need to do. Or just do 2 batches. Do a half batch, do 2 half batches and put them together that way. 20 pounds in each, or 30 pounds in each boil, and then add them to the fermenter. Post the schedule. I'll post the schedule. I just haven't decided what it'll be. Tomorrow night's schedule is, and see, that's the thing, Matt. The day in the life shows, those come. They're not a regimented schedule. The day in the life shows happen when I have, because I do a lot of work in the distillery that I never record. But if I know I'm going to be spending 3 or 4 hours in the distillery, I'll turn on the camera and live stream it out. Usually it's doing bottling and stuff like that, because that'll take up a chunk of time. And when I'm doing the bottling, I'm doing something else. Because y'all really don't want to see me sitting there reading a book, boiling water. It's not, that's not a thing. So there's not necessarily a schedule, because I can do it Monday or I can do it Tuesday. And, you know, I'll kind of fudge the schedule a little bit depending on, or I'll reverse things around, switch things around. So you just got to hit the notification bell. So that way, actually, Matt, the next batch of it will probably be about a 5-gallon batch, a small batch that will be done on my stove, because I want to see what I need to do to kickstart the fermentation process. So I probably will do a very small batch, maybe even a gallon, maybe just a small gallon batch. Anyway, tune in tomorrow night. 7 o'clock, live music, Brandon Lee Gardner. And then next week, Wednesday, probably, I'm liking the absinthe show for next week. Maybe absinthe, maybe some other stuff. And then Thursday night next week, of course. Thursday night next week, trivia. Friday night next week. Friday night next week, we might have a special guest. Wednesday night we might have a special guest, depending on his timing. See if he can come in. Anyway, we'll see what shakes out. But in the meantime, be awesome to each other. Think with your whole brain. Love with your whole heart. Be awesome to each other at all times. And cheers. And cheers. Be awesome. Good night. Thank you, as always, for tuning in and making these shows absolutely fucking awesome. We couldn't do it without you. Good night.